My dear friend, I see you. I feel the heaviness of your concerns and the shadows that weigh on your heart. But take courage, for this is not the conclusion of your journey. The challenges before you are starting to dissolve. The barriers that once held you back are breaking apart, and the period of waiting is turning into a time of success. Stay with me through this message, because what I'm about to share can profoundly change your life. You've been searching for answers, and now they are beginning to surface. This is your breakthrough, the moment you've been yearning for. Embrace the path to the freedom and purpose I've crafted for you. Don't hesitate. Trust me to lead you into the remarkable future that lies ahead. Let's embark on this journey together. It's crucial that you listen closely, for what I'm about to convey is vital amidst the chaos of your daily life. It's easy to feel alone, but know that I am closer than you realize. I am not a distant presence watching from afar. I am here with you in every second, every breath, every heartbeat. You might seek me in grand gestures and miraculous events, but pay attention to the subtle whispers I send in your quiet moments, the stillness of your soul, and the gentle prompts that guide you each day, even when everything around you feels overwhelming. Listen to me. I am calling, pleading with you. Get out before it destroys you. I see you trapped in something you can't fully recognize. You've grown used to its weight, convincing yourself it's not so bad, that you can handle it, or perhaps that you have no choice but to stay. But I see what you cannot. I see the hidden danger lurking beneath the surface, the slow erosion of your soul, the silent way your heart is growing weary, distant, and numb. You think you are in control, but my child, you are standing at the edge of a cliff, and with every step you take deeper into this situation, this habit, this toxic environment, the ground beneath you is crumbling. Before you realize it, it may be too late. That is why I am not whispering today. I am shouting, get up before it destroys you. This is your warning, your moment of awakening, your final chance before the damage becomes irreversible. You feel it too, don't you? That uneasiness in your heart, the quiet whispers of conviction, the weight pressing down on you. It is me calling you back before the chains grow too tight, before the shadows swallow you completely. Do not ignore this. Do not wait until you are too deep to escape. My child, I am reaching out my hand. Will you take it? My precious child, if you desire God's abundant blessings, then declare it in faith by commenting, yes, I need you. You may already know what I am talking about. It could be a toxic relationship, a habit pulling you down, a pattern of behavior that keeps you stuck, a lie you've been believing, a compromise you've made, or a place you've lingered in that you know isn't good for your heart or spirit. You feel the heaviness and sense the unrest in your soul. I am here to confirm what you've been feeling. This is not my best for you. This is not where I want you to stay. Perhaps you've been trying to convince yourself it's not so bad, that you can handle it, or that you can make it work. But I see deeper. I see the path ahead. I see the danger you cannot yet grasp. I love you too much to let you walk further down that road without giving you this clear, urgent warning. Get up before it destroys you. The enemy works subtly. He plants seeds of doubt, whispers lies, and tries to convince you that staying where you are is safer, easier, or less painful than leaving. But those lies are designed to keep you bound, to prevent you from walking in the freedom, joy, and peace I have for you. The longer you stay, the more the enemy gains a foothold. This is why I'm speaking now, urgently, directly, and with a heart full of love. Listen until the very end. Do not dismiss these words. Do not delay your response. This is your moment to turn, to move, to escape. The situation may not seem dire yet, but I am warning you now because I see what lies ahead. I see the harm, the heartache, the spiritual toll that will come if you remain. It will continue to wear you down, erode your peace, weaken your faith, and try to consume you. But I have a better way, a path of freedom and wholeness. I have a way out if you will take it. I know it may feel difficult to leave. I know it may seem daunting to let go. Change can be scary, and stepping into the unknown can feel overwhelming. But I am with you. I am not sending you out alone. I am guiding you, holding you, and walking with you every step of the way. If you trust me, you will find I have already made a way for you, already prepared a place of safety, peace, and restoration. Do not let fear stop you. Do not let the comfort of familiarity keep you bound. Do not let the enemy's lies convince you that you cannot move. I am your strength. I am your refuge. I am your deliverer. I will give you what you need to leave and never look back. Trust my leading, trust my love, and trust that I know what's best for you. If you take my hand and follow me, I will bring you out of this and into something far greater. My precious child, if this message has spoken to your heart, show your love by tapping that like button. I am not calling you out to harm you or punish you. I am calling you out because I have something better for you. I want to see you free. I want you walking in the fullness of joy, peace, and purpose I created you for. The place you are in now cannot give you that. It cannot satisfy the deepest longings of your heart. It cannot bring you the life you were meant to live. When you leave behind what is holding you back, you open the door to my blessings. You make space for my provision. You allow my spirit to work in you in ways you've been longing for. You will find that leaving is not a loss, it is a gain. Walking away is not defeat, it is victory. Trust me, my child. As soon as you step out, you will feel the weight begin to lift. You will see the chains start to fall. You will experience the freedom only I can give. My beloved child, I am not angry with you, nor disappointed, nor ashamed. I am simply calling you out of something that is not my best for you. I am reaching out with arms of love, with a heart full of compassion, and with a desire to see you free. I know it can be hard to hear these words. I know it can be hard to take that first step. But please, listen to me. I love you more than you can imagine. I care about every detail of your life. I want you to thrive, to grow, and to flourish in the purpose I have for you. That is why I am speaking so urgently, so directly, and so passionately. This is not a message of condemnation. It is a message of rescue. Things are happening around you, choices being made, paths unfolding, that you do not yet fully understand. What seems harmless now can become your prison. What feels comfortable today can one day steal your peace, your joy, and your future. You think you are managing it, controlling it, keeping it at bay. But sin never stays where you leave it. It grows, it spreads, it consumes. That unhealthy relationship, that addiction, that compromise, that bitterness, that lie you keep telling yourself, they are lighting a fire inside of you that if left unchecked will burn everything to the ground. But I see the way out. I see the escape route you cannot see. Trust me, obey me, follow me before it's too late. My chosen one, let your heart shine with generosity. Your super thanks helps illuminate lives with God's truth and wisdom. Be part of this divine calling. Click the super thanks button and step into heavenly blessings. Make no mistake, the enemy does not come to play games. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He will convince you that you're fine, that nothing is wrong, that you can handle it on your own. But that is his greatest deception, keeping you where you were never meant to be. He wants you stuck in that sin, entangled in the toxic cycle, surrounded by people leading you away from me. He doesn't want you to read this message or listen to my voice. He wants you distracted, numb, complacent, and blind. But today, my child, I am exposing his lies. You are not trapped. You have the power to walk away, but you must do it now. As you read these words, let them bring peace to your soul. Let them remind you that I am in control, that I see the whole picture, and that I have good plans for you. You are not walking this road by chance. I am guiding you, protecting you, and leading you out before destruction takes hold. Breathe deeply, trust fully, and move boldly. I am here for you. I am here with you. I am here to rescue you. Get out before it destroys you, and step into the life I have prepared for you. Listen closely, my son, for what I am about to share is extraordinary. Your presence is no coincidence. You think it was just another click, but I summoned you here because your moment has arrived. The moment you have longed for, the moment you sought with fervor. I declare its arrival. Behold, it is here. I witnessed your sorrow, felt the weight of your prayers, even those whispered in secret when no one else could hear. I witnessed the nights you looked upward and asked why, while I was present all along. Today, I proclaim your destined moment has come. If you remain until the end of this message, I have something extraordinary to offer. A revelation that will restore your belief, unveil hidden paths, and reveal the visions that once eluded you. Hear me out. Stay until the very end and pay attention, for there is an incredible surprise awaiting you. If you have faith and endure, you will see the wonders I have prepared for your life. Are you ready to embrace what comes your way? If so, share your thoughts in the comments. I implore you, my child, to heed my words closely. I am truth itself, unwavering and steadfast in my commitments. If I speak, it shall come to pass. If I set my mind to it, nothing can stand in my way. Your patience has been monumental. You have endured countless days of suffering, and you may have wondered whether I, the divine, still hold you in my thoughts. I want you to know you have always remained in my thoughts, my cherished one. We rise by lifting others. Share this message with a friend who needs a boost. I do not make empty vows. Every word I speak about your life is alive, and nothing can undo what I have decreed for you. There were times you believed I had taken too long, that the answer would never come. Yet you must know, my timing is flawless. What you see as delay, I see as preparation. I was not procrastinating. I was shaping you, empowering you, laying the foundation so that when the moment arrived, nothing and no one could take what belongs to you. The enemy tried to whisper falsehoods, claiming I had abandoned you, that I would fail to fulfill my promises. But he is the father of lies. Today, I reaffirm, the promise I made regarding your life stands. It remains valid. It has not been revoked. It exists here and now, precisely when I ordained. You will see with your own eyes the wonders I have prepared for you. Your only task is to maintain unwavering faith. What I have for you exceeds your imagination. I am unchanging, and my promises never fail. If I said it would come, it has indeed come to pass. Prepare yourself. You are on the brink of seeing the truth I have already declared about your life. My child, heed the words I'm about to share. Everything in your life unfolds with purpose. Neither joys nor trials are wasted, not even this moment as you stand here absorbing my words. Do you think it was just another video? Mere chance? No. I summoned you here. I shifted circumstances. I guided your path and seized this moment to speak with you. I see the depths of your soul. I witnessed the nights you lay in bed, wondering if it all mattered. I witnessed the moment you felt the urge to give up, when you thought you had no strength left, and those around you couldn't comprehend your burden. Yet I have always understood. I have always stood beside you, even in your loneliest hours. And now, my child, I impart this wisdom. Precious followers of Jesus, draw closer to his love and truth. Click join now to experience profound teachings in a faith-filled community. Together, we will grow in grace, wisdom, and unwavering devotion. Take this step and unite with fellow believers today. I have summoned you here for a monumental occasion, one that will transform your life. Your arrival is no accident, but destiny, a divine summons. My deep compassion draws you nearer to me. The time is coming when you shall witness, firsthand, all that I have prepared. The adversary tried to deceive you, suggesting none of it mattered, that no one cared, that your prayers went unheard. Yet he deceived you, for I have always been there, absorbing every word, drying every tear. Prepare, my child, for I am about to unleash my will. I am flipping through the pages, transforming the circumstances, unlocking new realms. The season of waiting draws to a close. What once seemed out of reach is now within your grasp. Listen to me and embrace confidence. Cast out fear. Forge ahead without hesitation. You are exactly where you need to be, and I am holding your hand. How often did you think you were alone? How often did you search around, hoping to find someone who truly understood you, only to be met with emptiness? I saw it all. I saw you, lost in the crowd, smiling on the outside while tears flowed on the inside. I saw you staring at the ceiling, wondering if anyone truly cared. I have always cared. Your presence has captured my heart from the moment of your creation, and I have watched over you ever since. I saw your days of joy when your soul soared and your hardest days when you wanted to give up because moving forward felt impossible. You may have perceived me as distant, as though I did not care. But my child, I have always been by your side, even in your loneliest moments. I truly understood you when you thought no one else did. I noticed every struggle, every tear, every silent prayer. Believe me, none of it was wasted or overlooked. I am the one who cares deeply, who sees keenly, and who acts at the perfect moment. Do not lose hope. Help is on the way. You have not escaped my attention, and the time you've spent waiting will prove invaluable. I stand before you, unwavering and eternal, with a love that knows no bounds. My watchful gaze has never faltered, and it never will. My child, I have counted every tear you've shed in solitude, seen you hide your sorrow and witnessed when your heart was broken, yet you tried to appear strong. I saw every tear and heard every cry. None of them fell unnoticed. In that moment, you may have felt alone, but I was right there, wiping them away, even if you were unaware. I saw you kneel before me, with no words to pray, only tears. I saw those moments of such deep pain that words failed, and you felt as if your chest was in a vice that stretched on forever. But my child, hear me now. I have gathered each tear you shed. I know the suffering felt insurmountable. I know your doubts and the weight of your struggles. Now I urge you to transform your tears into a powerful testimony of resilience. I can turn suffering into triumph, pain into rebirth. Your tears have not been shed in vain. Each drop serves a purpose beyond your understanding. I have been strengthening and crafting something extraordinary for you. Now is the time for you to welcome joy. What once brought you to your knees will become a source of deep gratitude. What once seemed like your end will become your fresh start. I am the master of renewal, and every experience you've endured holds a purpose. So, wipe your tears, my child. Your pain will become a testimony to my power in your life. My cherished child, let my voice guide you daily. Subscribe now and be filled with inspiration and heavenly wisdom. I know how deeply you feel. I know there have been countless times you sought my counsel, only to be met with silence. I know you looked upward and wondered, why is there no answer in this silence? Yet I want you to know, my silence has never been my absence. Silence was part of my plan. It was in the silence that I worked. While you thought I was distant, I was preparing answers behind the scenes. While you felt ignored, I was already shaping your solution. Silence has never meant I abandoned you. The time was necessary for what I was preparing for you. Have you noticed that your most profound lessons emerged in times of silence? In the quiet, the depth of faith is revealed. In silence, you learn to trust in me, even when you cannot see the path. In silence, I teach you to walk by faith, not just by sight. Now, my child, the season of silence is ending. What was hidden will now shine with clarity. What felt so distant is approaching fast, for I am faithful to every promise I make, and my word always comes to pass. So get ready, for what you thought was forgotten is merely awaiting its perfect moment to be revealed. And that moment is nearly here. I know you wanted everything to happen sooner. I saw your needs, your urgency, those times you looked around and asked, why do others move forward while I wait? But listen carefully. The time you call waiting, I call preparation. Unbeknownst to you, while you were pleading for me to raise you higher, I was molding you, teaching you patience, building your endurance for what's ahead. What lies before you is magnificent, and you must be prepared to receive it. Have you seen a master potter at work, shaping the clay over and over until it's perfect? That was me, shaping you. Every hardship and every trial, every moment you felt lost, I was refining you. If I had given you what you wanted earlier, perhaps you wouldn't have been ready. Maybe it would have overwhelmed you. But now, you are prepared. The season of readiness has passed, and the season of fulfillment is here. Open your eyes. You will soon see for yourself what I've been preparing. My child, I know the desert was hard. I saw the times you wandered with no clear direction, the moments you thought you'd reached your end, the sense of isolation when no door seemed to open and you doubted my presence. But I was never absent. The desert was not a punishment. It was a teacher. There, I showed you what it means to rely on me. There, I stripped away what hindered you from your destiny. There, I transformed you into something new. Crossing a desert changes a person. You entered fragile, but emerged strong. You entered uncertain, but emerged with unwavering faith. You came with baggage that was not yours to carry, and now you stand free, ready to receive the life I prepared. It was only a passage, not your final destination. You will see the reason behind every tear, every hardship, every sleepless night. Now is the time for fulfillment, to look back and see that none of it was wasted. How often did you think nothing was happening? How often did you pray, believing in faith, yet saw no change? I saw those moments. I saw when doubt crept in and you wondered if your faith was in vain. I saw you compare yourself to others who seemed to be racing ahead. But understand, just because you didn't see movement did not mean I wasn't working. My child, think of a grand show. On stage, everything looks calm, but backstage, it's a flurry of action. That was how I worked in your life. While you thought everything was still, I was orchestrating a masterpiece for your good. I was aligning every detail, opening doors, weeding out imposters, ensuring all would be ready for the perfect moment. What seemed like a pause was actually a season of great preparation. My beloved child, touch lives with love. Share this video with 3 people who need peace today. I was creating something far greater than you could imagine. Now the curtains will lift, and you will witness firsthand everything I've been working on in quiet. Prepare yourself, for it's about to appear in your reality. I saw every battle you faced. I saw the adversary try to drown you in fear and confusion, convincing you that you could not succeed. I saw the attacks on your soul, the whispers that told you you'd never have enough strength, that your endurance was futile. Yet look at you now, standing strong. You were not overcome because I held you. When you thought you couldn't stand, it was my hand that kept you from falling. When you felt alone, I was your constant companion. You didn't crumble because I had already lifted you up. The enemy tried, but he cannot steal what is mine, and you are mine. What was meant to destroy you will now become your testimony. What tried to hold you down will now elevate you, for I am the one who reshapes destinies. Prepare yourself. The struggle will become a triumphant victory. I know how that no felt. You had plans, dreams, and prayed for an open door, but it slammed shut. I saw the disappointment in your spirit, the questions. What did I do wrong? Why does life feel so unfair? Now I want you to grasp this. Every no was for your protection. I saw what you couldn't. I knew what you didn't. If I allowed certain doors to remain open, they would have led you away from my will. Some might have delayed or destroyed you. Over time, you began to see the wisdom in some of those refusals. What felt like rejection was actually redirection. I was protecting you, because if I gave you everything you asked for, you would not be where you stand now. I am a caring father who not only provides but also withholds for your good. But remember, a no has never been the end. It was always a stepping stone to something better. Prepare, because those closed doors are making way for a much greater yes that is coming your way. I know it hurt when certain people walked out of your life. I saw the moment trust was broken, warmth faded, and doors were closed. I saw you wonder what you did wrong, but you need to realize I removed certain people from your life to protect you. You couldn't see what I saw. You missed what I knew. I heard conversations behind closed doors and saw the motives in their hearts. I saw the deceit wrapped in smiles. I saw traps being set. If I had let them remain, they would have sidetracked you from your destiny, drained your energy, and pulled you away from me. My child, I know exactly who belongs in your life. Right now, it may feel like you lost everything, but it was actually your liberation. Believe me, for every person I remove, I will bring someone better at the right time, someone who will uplift and support you and walk alongside you on the path I've designed. I am laying the foundation, so trust me. What I took away was burdensome, and what will come is a gift. I saw the dark nights when you laid your head on the pillow, tears flowing in silent solitude. I saw the heaviness in your soul, the moments you felt so defeated, with no escape in sight and no hope left. But today I say to you, your season of pain is over. What weighed you down yesterday will no longer shackle you. The heaviness is being lifted. What brought you sorrow, what made you doubt joy would ever return, I am transforming. The darkness you've been living under is ending. You endured. You stood firm. You believed in me, even when you weren't sure what was happening. Now it's time to receive the newness I've prepared. Your tears will become your testimony, and that seemingly endless pain will become your reason to celebrate. I am the one who changes circumstances, who lifts the downtrodden and turns sorrow into triumph. This day I declare, it's time to embrace joy. What once burdened you will become light. What once felt impossible will be your victory. What once was torment will become rebirth. How often did you stand before a door, longing for it to open, only to find it sealed? How often did you plan, dream, and trust, yet saw your hopes crumble before your eyes? I saw your frustration, heard you ask, why did God close this door? I wanted it so badly. But now understand, the doors I close are actually traps disguised as opportunities. You saw a shortcut, but I saw a detour from your true path. You saw a possibility, but I saw danger. You felt loss, but in reality, I was saving you. I am the all-seeing one. I perceive what you cannot. If I close a door, it's only because I have something far greater. In due time, I will open a door that no one can shut, a door that will lead you closer to the destiny I have for you. Embrace every lesson you have learned, because what I will give you far surpasses what you think you have lost. My child, how many times have you looked to the heavens and asked, why must I go through this? You questioned the barriers, the suffering, the confusion of it all. I witnessed your questions, your search for answers, the ache in your heart that confusion brings. But today I reveal the truth to you. Now you will understand the meaning behind all of it. Every tear, every waiting period, every closed door, and each new beginning, I was working something profound in you. Maybe you didn't see it, but I was preparing you. I was building character and opening your eyes to deeper truths. Every moment that felt like a setback was actually evidence of my love. Every time it felt like hardship was actually transformation. What you thought was the end was simply the start of something bigger. And now the pieces are falling into place. You will look back and see that each step brought you here, to exactly the place I intended. The season of confusion is ending. The season of unfulfilled desires is coming to a close. Get ready to see firsthand everything I have been doing on your behalf all along. Now you will see the fulfillment of my promises, and you will have no doubt that I was always in control. I know you've longed for this moment. I saw the prayers you prayed and the tears you cried, each time asking for this day to come. I witnessed your longing and your moments of doubt when you asked yourself if I was still listening. Hear me now. Your blessing is already on its way. Even when you do not see it, I am moving. I am shaping everything to match exactly what you need. I am the one who brings water out of barren land, who creates what does not yet exist, who turns situations around in an instant. Your desires have not been forgotten. I heard your call. The season of waiting is almost over. You don't know the exact day or hour, but I have it marked in perfect detail. When I decide to move, nothing can stop me. So hold on to your faith. Do not waver. What once felt impossible, what seemed so distant, is closer than you think. Your blessing has already been dispatched from my heavenly storehouse, and soon you will see with your own eyes the wonders I have prepared. My child, pay close attention. A mighty force is unfolding right now, even if it escapes your notice. Unbeknownst to you, the entire cosmos is shifting in your favor. Your cries have reached me, and I have felt your sorrow. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. I know the deepest yearnings of your soul. Now I am acting on your behalf. My angels are on the move, and your answers are being released. Blessings that once seemed withheld are now being poured out. What was confined is now being unleashed. Though you thought nothing was changing, in reality, everything has changed. I am bringing people together, creating opportunities, and opening doors where there were only walls. When I act, nothing and no one can resist me. Your faith is ushering the unimaginable into existence. All of creation aligns for your victory. The moment you've been waiting for is nearly here. My child, I know you've tried to guess my ways. You assessed your situation and imagined how big the gift might be. Listen carefully. What I have for you is beyond your wildest dreams. Your perspective is limited, but mine is infinite. Your plans might be good, but mine are perfect. You want an answer? I'm preparing a revelation. Your view is confined, but I have already seen the end of the story. I know exactly where we are going, and you will be amazed. Don't limit your faith to your immediate reality. I rule the realm of the impossible, creating roads where there seemed to be none, turning obstacles into pathways. If you could glimpse your future, you would rejoice even now. So trust me, stay strong, because what I have in store for you is far beyond anything you could conceive. I witnessed the moments they mocked your dreams and declared your downfall. I saw when they dismissed what I planted in you. I saw the moment they judged you solely by your flaws and tried to diminish you, thinking you were doomed to remain where you were. Now hear this. Do not worry about those who doubt you. They do not see the grand design I envision for your life. They can't see the masterpiece I'm creating behind the scenes. They only see your present, but I see your destiny. I do not choose the strong. I strengthen the chosen, and you are the one I have chosen. What I do for you does not depend on others' opinions. You are not defined by their words, nor is your path affected by those who try to hold you back. If I open a door, it stays open forever. If I choose to elevate you, nothing can stand in your way. Do not be concerned about those who doubt your calling. What I am about to do in your life will be so amazing that even skeptics will have to admit it was my hand upon you. My chosen one, be a beacon of hope. Share this message with 3 people who need strength. Have you ever felt overlooked? Have you felt that your hard work went unnoticed, or that your quiet contributions slipped under the radar? There were times you looked around and felt invisible, but I have a truth for you. Your name is known in the heavenly realms. Though the world may overlook you, I see you. One might think their prayers, sacrifices, and silent struggles go unseen, but all of heaven has witnessed your story. My child, every time you stood strong, chose trust, and clung to faith in the midst of pain, your name resonated in my thoughts. The angels know your story. All of creation is watching. The time for your answer has come. I remember you always. Your prayers have never gone unnoticed. In fact, I have already set in motion what you've been waiting for. Get ready for what's about to happen in your life, for it will be so grand that all will recognize the eternal significance of your name. You have already faced obstacles that seemed insurmountable, moments when it felt like the universe was conspiring against you, where every door was locked and you saw no way through. I saw their futile attempts to hurt you. I saw every wrong, every harsh word meant to break you. But listen, there is nothing and no one that can stop what I am about to do in your life. I am the Supreme One, the one who parts the seas, shatters barriers, and resurrects what was thought beyond saving. If I have made a declaration about you, it stands forever. If I choose to show you favor, nothing can stand in its way. They may try to block your progress, close doors, or even challenge your identity. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Yet no human scheme can thwart my plan. Remain at peace, because what I am about to do will overshadow any obstacle you have faced. I know the intensity of your longing. I heard every prayer, every lament, every heartfelt cry from deep within you. You wondered if I heard or if I would still bring it to pass. Does the divine still remember me? Will this long-awaited miracle really happen? Listen closely. Your extraordinary blessing is already on its way. Even when you can't see it, I am working. Even when it appears nothing has changed, I am preparing exactly what you need. I am the one who brings water out of the desert, who speaks life into what does not exist, who transforms everything in a blink. Your pleas have not been forgotten. The moment of fulfillment draws near. You may not know the day or hour, but I have already scheduled it, and when the time comes, nothing can stop me. So remain strong in faith. What seems impossible or distant is closer than you think. The blessing you long for has already left my hand, and soon you will see it manifest before your eyes. My child, pay close attention to what I say next. Something mighty is taking place. You may not see it, but all of creation is shifting for your sake. Your prayers have reached my throne. I felt your sorrow. I know the deepest desires of your soul. Now I am acting on your behalf. My angels are already at work. The answers are being unveiled. Blessings that once seemed withheld are now being poured out. What was blocked is now breaking free. You thought nothing was changing, but the truth is everything has started to move. I am bringing people together, setting up opportunities, forging paths where there were only walls. When I act, nothing and no one can resist me. Your faith is bringing the impossible into existence. All of creation aligns for your victory, and the moment you've been waiting for is near. My child, I know you've tried to guess my ways, thinking you had a sense of what was coming, but hear me. What I've prepared surpasses your expectations. Your vision is limited, but mine has no bounds. Your best ideas are just a glimpse of the grandeur I have in mind. You want a simple fix? I'm crafting a glorious transformation. Your view is narrow, but I see the whole horizon. Don't limit your faith to what you see. I dwell in the realm of the impossible. I create roads through the wilderness, transform obstacles into breakthroughs. If only you could see what is prepared, you would be overcome with joy right now. So hold on to your faith. What I have for you is more wonderful than you can imagine. I saw when they mocked your aspiration, claimed you would fail, and dismissed the truth I placed on your life. I saw when they pointed out every flaw, tried to make you feel small, and predicted that you would remain stuck. Do not worry about those who doubt your potential. They were unaware of the grand plan I have for you. They didn't see the masterpiece forming behind the scene. They only saw your present. I see your future. I do not choose the already strong. I empower those I've called, and you are chosen. My work in your life does not depend on their approval. You're not defined by their words. If I open a door, it is permanently open. If I decide to elevate you, no one can stop it. Stop worrying about the skeptics. What I'm bringing will be so astonishing that even the doubters will recognize it was my doing. My chosen one, be a beacon of hope. Send this message to 3 people who need strength today. I know how it feels to be overlooked. I know you sometimes think your efforts, your quiet acts of kindness, and your private struggles are invisible. It may feel like the world goes on, forgetting you exist. But here is a profound truth. All of heaven knows your name. Your struggles are not invisible to me. Others might think you pray, sacrifice, and suffer in silence, but heaven sees every moment. My child, every time you held on to faith through suffering, you caught my attention. The angels know your story. The heavenly realm is watching, and the moment of your reward draws near. I haven't forgotten you. Your prayers are never in vain. In fact, I have already loosed the very blessing you've been seeking. Get ready for what's about to unfold in your life, for it will be so glorious that everyone will know your story carries eternal weight. You have already overcome challenges that seemed insurmountable, moments when it felt like the entire world rose against you, that every door was shut and your trials were too big to conquer. I saw your enemies trying to shut you down, every unjust action, every harsh word meant to hurt you. But let me assure you, nothing can stop what I am about to do. I am the Almighty God, the one who divides oceans, demolishes walls, and breathes life into dust. If I declare favor over you, it is unshakable. If I choose to bless you, no human plan can cancel it. They may try to work against you, slam doors in your face, or question your worth, but no human effort can overrule my judgment. My child, be at peace. The transformation I will bring will overshadow any battle you faced. My child, I see your anticipation. I know how you've prayed and longed, waiting for this day. I know how you've wondered if I still intend to fulfill my word, if I really heard your cries, if the miracle you've waited so long for will actually arrive. Hear me, it is on the way. Even when you can't see it, I'm at work. Even when the world seems unchanged, I'm preparing the perfect solution. I am the God who shapes possibility out of impossibility, who speaks life where there is death, who shifts destinies in the blink of an eye. Your prayers have not been wasted. The time of waiting is ending. You may not know the exact day or hour, but I have it set. When I move, no one can resist. Stand strong. The blessing you thought was out of reach is within arm's length. It has already been dispatched from my heavenly realm, and soon you will see the wonders I've prepared for you. My child, something massive is unfolding. You may not notice it, but the cosmos is reorienting in your favor. Your pleas reached me. Your silent sobs broke through the silence. I know every longing buried in your heart, and now I move on your behalf. My angels have already been sent, clearing the way. Blessings that felt locked away are being released. Opportunities you never imagined are on the horizon. Even though you think nothing is moving, trust that behind the scenes, every piece is shifting into place. I orchestrate all, and when I choose to act, no barrier can remain. Your faith is the catalyst that propels the extraordinary into motion. The entire universe aligns for your triumph, and the moment you've yearned for is fast approaching. My child, I understand you've attempted to predict my plan, to guess the scale of my blessing based on your human understanding. Yet I urge you to grasp this. What I have in store surpasses everything you've dared to dream. Where your thoughts end, mine begin. Where you see limitations, I see infinite possibilities. You seek a solution, I offer a grand revelation. Do not restrict your faith to what your eyes can see. My domain is the impossible, where I pave roads across deserts and transform brokenness into miracles. If you caught a glimpse of your future, you'd be rejoicing. Remain steadfast. What awaits is beyond your imagination. I saw when they laughed at your dreams, said you would never succeed, refused to believe in the call I placed on your life. I saw when they judged you for your flaws, tried to diminish your worth, and treated you like you were doomed to stagnation. Listen, do not waste your energy on those who doubt you. They have no idea what I am doing behind the scenes. They only see your present. I see your future. I do not choose the already mighty. I empower those I call. My plan for you doesn't hinge on human approval. Your worth isn't shaped by their opinions. When I open a door, it is permanently open. When I choose to elevate, no one can hold you down. Stop worrying about the naysayers. What I'm bringing into your life is so magnificent that even the harshest skeptics will say, surely this is the hand of God. Be a beacon of hope, my chosen one. Share this message with 3 people who need strength. Have you ever felt invisible, as though all your hard work went unnoticed? Have you looked around and felt you had no place? Sometimes it seems as though the whole world moves on without giving you a second thought. But I have a promise for you. The courts of heaven know who you are. You may feel unseen by the world, but I see every step you take. You might believe your prayers, sacrifices, and silent tears are hidden, yet all of heaven is aware. My child, every time you remain steadfast, believed without visible proof, and clung to hope through the storm, I took note. The angels know your name. The heavens are watching your journey. The time of your vindication is nearly here. I have not forgotten you. I have already set loose the answers you need. Get ready, for what is about to unfold will be so grand that everyone will acknowledge my hand upon you. You have overcome challenges that should have broken you. You walked through trials where every door seemed locked. I saw how the enemy tried to keep you down, how people rose against you, how their words were meant to tear you apart. But let me assure you, nothing can stop what I am about to do. I am the Almighty God, the one who divides oceans, demolishes walls, and breathes life into dust. If I declare favor over you, it is unshakable. If I choose to bless you, no human plan can cancel it. They may try to work against you, slam doors in your face, or question your worth, but no human effort can overrule my judgment. My child, be at peace. The transformation I will bring will overshadow any battle you faced. I see your anticipation. I know how you've prayed and longed, waiting for this day. I know how you've wondered if I still intend to fulfill my word, if I really heard your cries, if the miracle you've waited so long for will actually arrive. Hear me. It is on the way. Even when you can't see it, I'm at work. Even when the world seems unchanged, I'm preparing the perfect solution. I am the God who shapes possibility out of impossibility, who speaks life where there is death, who alters a person's destiny in the blink of an eye. Your prayers have not been lost. The season of waiting is almost over. Although you don't know the exact time, I have it set. When I decide to act, nothing can stop me. So stand firm in faith. The blessing that seemed out of reach is closer than ever. It has already departed from my hand, and you will soon see what I have crafted for you. My child, something massive is happening. You may not perceive it yet, but the cosmos is shifting on your behalf. Your prayers echoed in the heavens. Your deepest groans reached my ear. I know your grief. I feel your yearning. And now I am moving to help you. Angels are already dispatched. The answers are being revealed. Blessings once seemingly withheld are now pouring out. What was trapped is being freed. You believed nothing was changing, but in truth, everything is changing. I am bringing people into alignment, creating opportunities, opening paths where there were walls. When I move, no one can stop me. Your faith is birthing the impossible. All creation aligns for your victory, and the moment you've been waiting for is near. My child, I know you've tried to guess my ways, thinking you had a sense of what was coming, but hear me. What I've prepared surpasses your expectations. Your vision is limited, but mine has no end. Your best ideas are just a glimpse of the grandeur I have in mind. You want a neat solution, but I'm building a miraculous transformation. I see beyond the bounds of your imagination. Don't limit yourself to what you see today. I dwell in the realm of the impossible. I create roads through the wilderness, transform obstacles into bridges. If only you could see what is prepared, you would be overcome with joy right now. So hold on to your faith. What I have for you is more wonderful than you can imagine. I noticed when they laughed at your dreams, said you would never succeed, refused to believe in the call I placed on your life. I saw when they judged you for your flaws, tried to diminish your worth, and treated you like you were doomed to stagnation. Do not waste your energy on those who doubt your potential. They were unaware of the grand plan I have for you. They didn't see the masterpiece forming behind the scenes. They only saw your present. I see your future. I do not choose the already mighty. I empower those I've called, and you are chosen. My work in your life does not depend on their approval. You're not defined by their words. If I open a door, it is permanently open. If I decide to elevate you, no one can stop it. Stop worrying about the naysayers. What I'm bringing will be so astonishing that even the doubters will recognize it was my doing. My chosen one, be a beacon of hope. Share this message with 3 people who need strength. Have you ever felt invisible, as though all your hard work went unnoticed? Have you looked around and felt you had no place? Sometimes it seems as though the whole world moves on without giving you a second thought. But I have a promise for you. The courts of heaven know who you are. You may feel unseen by the world, but I see every step you take. You might believe your prayers, sacrifices, and silent tears are hidden, yet all of heaven is aware. My child, every time you remained steadfast, believed without visible proof, and clung to hope through the storm, I took note. The angels know your name. The heavens are watching your journey. The time of your vindication is nearly here. I have not forgotten you. I have already set loose the answers you need. Get ready, for what is about to unfold will be so grand that everyone will acknowledge my hand upon you. You have overcome challenges that should have broken you. You walked through trials where every door seemed locked. I saw how the enemy tried to keep you down, how people rose against you, how their words were meant to tear you apart. But let me assure you, nothing can stop what I am about to do. I am the Almighty God, the one who divides oceans, demolishes walls, and breathes life into dust. If I declare favor over you, it is unshakable. If I choose to bless you, no human plan can cancel it. They may try to work against you, slam doors in your face, or question your worth, but no human effort can overrule my judgment. My child, be at peace. The transformation I will bring will overshadow any battle you faced. I see your anticipation. I know how you've prayed and longed, waiting for this day. I know how you've wondered if I still intend to fulfill my word, if I really heard your cries, if the miracle you've waited so long for will actually arrive. Hear me, it is on the way. Even when you can't see it, I'm at work. Even when the world seems unchanged, I'm preparing the perfect solution. I am the God who shapes possibility out of impossibility, who speaks life where there is death, who shifts destinies in the blink of an eye. Your prayers have not been wasted. The time of waiting is ending. You may not know the exact day or hour, but I have it set. When I move, no one can resist. So stand firm in faith. The blessing that seemed out of reach is closer than ever. It has already departed from my hand, and you will soon see what I have crafted for you. My child, I sense the magnitude of your emotions, your longing, your fervent pleas for this moment. But before I unveil what I have prepared, I must ask, are you ready to receive it? The gift I have for you is extraordinary, beyond your imagination, deeper than your heart can fathom. To receive it, you must be ready. If I gave it too soon, you might struggle. If it arrived prematurely, you might waste it. But if you are truly ready, nothing can diminish the gift. So search your heart. Ask yourself if you're prepared to step into the destiny waiting for you. If your answer is yes, then be prepared, for I am about to bring profound change. I am opening realms, pushing back boundaries, and lifting you into an experience beyond your wildest dreams. Move forward courageously. Trust me. If you stand in faith, what comes next will amaze you. You sense a shift. You see evidence of opportunities, of favor. You suspect something is happening. Let me tell you, this is only the beginning. What I plan to give you goes far beyond any blessing you've seen before. I am a God of abundance, always pouring out more. Maintain your faith. Do not let your challenges undermine your confidence. Do not let the opposing voices turn you from the treasure I've reserved for you. Your presence here is a testament that you believe in me, so keep believing. If you had any idea of what's already in motion, you would rejoice right now. So keep going. Do not settle. Don't accept less than what I'm offering. I have endless resources. I have bigger dreams for you than you've ever dreamed for yourself. I have promises that are about to become tangible in your life. Keep your faith alive. For what I've started, I will finish. Your best days are still ahead. I know there were times you questioned whether I would keep my promises. Times when the weight became grueling and the struggles chipped away at your faith. Times when nothing around you suggested I'd ever fulfill my word. But today, I remind you, I am the Lord, and I fulfill every promise I make. I do not lie. If I say it, it will happen, regardless of the hour, the obstacles, or what people say. My word returns fulfilled. It might seem like a long wait to you, but I have always been working on your behalf. Look back and see those moments you once called impossible. The moments that tested your faith. I was there every time. I came through, didn't I? Now I tell you, the promise I made for your life has not changed. No power can alter it. No circumstance can weaken it. When I decide, it is done. Stand strong, because the time is upon us. You will soon see firsthand the fulfillment of my promise. All that you felt stirring within, all that ignited your spirit and sparked your faith. You have been chosen as a vessel of abundance. I do not empower you merely for you to rise, but so you can lift others as well. I don't fill you only so you overflow, but so you can pour out blessings on those who need what I've given you. Look around. Countless souls are wounded, hopeless, and desperate for a word that can change their lives. Today, I want to use you to reach them. Tell them about my faithfulness. Show them the treasures you've received. Shine brightly in dark places. Offer solace where there is pain. Be an answer in times of uncertainty. My child, all I do in your life carries purpose. I am blessing you so you may become a blessing to others. Rise, spread this word and empower hearts. Ignite hope. What I have done for you will be multiplied in others through you. Children, gather your hearts and lift your voices in prayer now. Esteemed and mighty Father, in this moment, we stand before you with gratitude, knowing that everything unfolds according to your perfect plan. We thank you that even when we don't understand your ways, you orchestrate all things for the good of those who love you. We praise you for your unwavering might and faithfulness. We thank you for watching over every detail of our lives. We pray for every person listening to or reading this message. You know their thoughts, their desires, every tear they have shed in private. You have seen the battles they fight, the solutions they seek. Today we declare with boldness that the waiting season is over. The time of reaping has come. Where they felt overlooked, you are shining your favor. Where they felt weak, you are pouring out strength. Where they felt forgotten, you are giving them a tangible reminder of your love. Thank you, Father, for every no that was actually protection. Thank you for every door you closed to keep us from danger. Thank you for removing the people who did not align with your plans. Thank you for shaping us during the waiting, for teaching us lessons we could only learn in the desert. We proclaim that no power can hinder your will. Though the enemy tried to sow doubt and fear, your might surpasses all, and we have overcome through you. Now we ask for renewed strength, revived spirits, and a fresh outpouring of hope. We believe our greatest days lie ahead, for what you have in store surpasses anything we've imagined. Your plans are flawless, and your love never fails. We commit ourselves to trust you even more deeply. May we be radiant vessels carrying your love and truth to a world in need. Let every testimony here become a beacon for others. We know that as surely as you have spoken, you will bring it to pass. In your holy name we pray. Amen. My chosen one, let your heart shine with generosity. Your super thanks illuminates lives with God's truth and wisdom. Become part of this divine calling today by clicking the super thanks button and stepping into heavenly blessing. Beloved Father, even as I close this prayer, I continue to cry out to you, knowing you work in ways far beyond our understanding. As these words go forth, chains break, strongholds collapse, and obstacles disintegrate under your power. In the quiet, you are orchestrating miracles we have not yet fathomed. I praise you for your faithfulness, for fulfilling every promise in the perfect way at the perfect time. Thank you for taking what felt dead and breathing life into it, for mending hearts and bringing triumph out of trials. Your children stand ready, Father, hearts open, hands lifted, prepared to receive all you have promised. May you be glorified in every life, for yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. I beseech you, Divine Presence, that this individual who now aligns with this prayer may feel your essence permeating every fiber of their being. Let a fresh breeze stir, a divine breeze of rejuvenation, transformation, and hope. May all that once sought to bind this person lose its power. Let every trace of discouragement vanish. Let fear dissolve into the void. May every doubt transform into unwavering conviction. Divine Presence, illuminate every area of their life. Where there is affliction, bring restoration. Where there is lack, deliver abundance. In the presence of uncertainty, shine a guiding light. Where entrances appear sealed, may limitless avenues open that cannot be shut. For you are the master of the unattainable, and nothing hinders your will. Father, there have been many moments when this individual tried to walk alone, striving to bear weights beyond their capacity. But today, they surrender all to your divine will. Take hold of the reins, lead with purpose, and guide their life in alignment with their true calling. In your guidance, there is only perfection, triumph, and victory. My sovereign, my heart is yours. I ask that you infuse this heart with tranquility, a peace that surpasses all understanding, so that even in the midst of trials, they know they are never alone. Even in challenges, they trust in your power to prevail on their behalf. Father, strengthen this belief. Teach this person to stand resolute, unwavering in the face of adversity. Show them that seasons of waiting are not wasted, but are critical phases of preparation. Reveal that every day of struggle forges an extraordinary testimony. I also cry out for dreams once forgotten, projects long abandoned, and plans deemed impossible. Revive them, O Divine One. Breathe fresh life into all that seemed withered. Let dreams once stifled by fear and frustration rise anew. From this day forward, may this individual cling to the unshakable truth that your timing is flawless, your promises stand firm, and your faithfulness knows no limit. May this prayer leave a divine imprint on their heart, safeguarding your word from any theft and shielding them from doubt in your might. From this day onward, let them walk in the confident assurance that you are already at work, divine and mighty Father. Even now I stand before you, certain you have even greater blessings to bestow. Your presence is felt, embracing this heart, renewing this mind, and empowering this life. O divine force, may nothing disrupt your will. Let every distraction, every fear, and every spiritual barrier that tries to deter this individual from embracing your movement be shattered by the power of your name. Father, grant your divine presence to this individual. Infuse them with your essence and fill their heart with tranquility, courage, and the boldness to walk the path you have set. May they sense a radiant energy descending upon them, a rekindling fire, a steadfast assurance that you hold all power. Divine Father, I seek your guidance for the roads yet to be traveled and the truths still unseen. I ask that you grant this person the strength to wait upon your perfect moment, to move with grace, and to rest in peace. For what is to come is sure to arrive in its appointed time. Let them trust that even when they cannot see, your hand is always at work. Divine Force, remove every burden and all exhaustion that has drained this individual's energy. Cast away every source of anxiety that has stolen their peace and dimmed the light in their eyes. May they be liberated and renewed by your presence. Grant them a faith that remains steadfast in trials, a faith that weathers any storm, rooted not in what is seen, but in the deepest convictions of the heart. With each dawn, let them rise believing that a path of glory and triumph is already set before them. Father, I fervently pray for an abundance of wisdom, that this person will have the insight to make the best choices, to walk fearlessly upon the path you have ordained. Let them stand firm, unshaken by fear or doubt, as they pursue the steps you have laid out. Now I declare that nothing can hinder your will. No force of darkness can take away this gift. No challenge shall be insurmountable. No obstacle shall stand against your might. You, Lord, are the essence of all promises fulfilled, supreme, bringing the unimaginable to fruition. That is why we exalt you, certain that the answer is on its way, that transformation is imminent, and that the extraordinary is already unfolding. Esteemed and mighty Father, here in your presence, I stand aware that you still have greater blessings to bestow. Your works are limitless, and when a child cries out, heaven responds. Divine Presence, pour out your grace upon this life right now. Break every judgment, every chain, and every burden from the past. Let no shackles of fear, insecurity, or doubt bind this person anymore. Release them, Father. Ignite a profound rebirth in their spirit, a transcendent awakening, a true and lasting transformation. Divine One, I implore you on behalf of the hidden dreams and forgotten visions. Revive their spirit, reignite their passion. May they dare to dream anew, hold on to belief, and summon the courage to take steps of faith. I trust that you have marvelous plans awaiting them. Father, let every contrary voice, every negative word, and every deceitful whisper be silenced by your power. May this individual remain free from the words of others, holding only to the truths you have spoken over them. Grant them the strength to keep going, even when weariness sets in. May you, Divine One, be their peace in moments of weakness and their power in times of trial, so that nothing halts their progress and no challenge leads them to surrender. Let them always cling to the unchanging truth that you are their source of strength on this journey. Divine forces, shape the path before us. Let every step be led by your hand. Let every decision be illuminated by your insight. Grant this person the wisdom to discern moments for patience and times for action, to know when to speak and when to remain silent, which battles to fight and when to rest in peace. Above all else, Father, may they dwell continuously in your presence. Let them never drift away, nor let the burdens of life pull them from you. May they understand that the greatest gift is to be near you, to walk with you, and to live in harmony with your will. Divine Creator, I persist in my plea before your majesty, for I know you have something magnificent yet to offer this life. I know you commit fully to every cause you begin, ensuring that each righteous undertaking will be completed in perfect accord with your flawless intention. Divine Presence, now grace this individual's mind. Wherever there is turmoil, grant tranquility. Where fear resides, unleash courage. Where uncertainty dwells, plant steadfast faith. Silence every whisper of doubt that seeks to chip away at their confidence in you. Father, let this person grasp that the season of lack has ended. The time has arrived for them to move forward with assurance. The divine has already declared victory. You have bestowed blessings and ushered in a new season. Let nothing prevent them from claiming what you have given them. Teach them to find strength in patience, remaining uplifted, even when answers are delayed. We understand that you work beyond the scope of our vision, that even when our human eyes do not see, your intentions are perfectly in motion. Divine Presence, I ask that you manifest in their life so clearly that they not only receive blessings but also perceive your greatness. May they walk in closeness with you, hear your voice, and sense your guidance in every decision. Cast out all that is not of you, every fear, every burden, every past wound, and break every cycle of pain and frustration. Let this day be the ultimate day of freedom. Divine Presence, reveal the heavenly realms above this life. Provide abundance wherever it's needed. Bring healing where there is affliction and refreshment where there is weariness, so this individual may witness firsthand that you are the Lord of wonders. Father, I also call upon your protection. Shield this person from every plot of the adversary and every snare of wickedness. Let no scheme prevail and no shadowy power hold sway over them. For one who stands with you is stronger than any challenge. From this moment on, let their life testify to your power. May everyone around them witness the change, recognize the difference, and know it was by your hand that it was accomplished. Divine One, I have so much to share with you. May these words bring light, peace, and encouragement to every life they touch. O Divine Creator, I stand before you, knowing your abundance is never depleted. When we call upon you with unwavering faith, heaven responds and your glory is revealed. Divine Presence, now hold this person's emotions. Where there is pain, grant solace. Where there is emptiness, let your essence shine. Where there is a wounded heart, let the power of healing bring restoration. Father, reach into the deepest parts of their being, into the silent struggles and hidden wounds only you can mend. May they feel the warmth of your love enfolding, uplifting, and renewing every part of them. Let them realize that loneliness was but an illusion, for in every difficult moment you stood beside them, offering unwavering support, strengthening their spirit, and orchestrating the best outcome for their journey. Father, lift away every weight of the past still heavy on their shoulders. Let them rise above old mistakes and the frustrations of what they considered failures. Show them they are never defeated in your eyes, but are created for triumph, transformation, and the courage to embrace the unknown. Grant them the resolve to press forward boldly. Let no harsh word, no disdainful glance, or past misstep hinder the great work you have already begun. Let all worry and fear be shattered here and now, and may an unrivaled power rise within them. Divine forces, open pathways that remain closed to others, reveal unforeseen possibilities, arrange perfect connections, and unfold solutions this person never dreamed possible. May they see your power at work, guiding every move and directing every choice, so that they never doubt you are in control of their story. Even in moments of uncertainty, let them trust that your unfailing guidance is leading them to their appointed place. Father, let this prayer transcend words and become a transformative force that shapes this life eternally. From now on, let this individual live in the absolute certainty that the highest good is already unfolding. I honor you, praise you, and celebrate you for the magnificent works you have done and will continue to do. In the name of Jesus, amen. My beloved child, reflections. My beloved child, I see the heavy burdens you carry each day, how ordinary routines sometimes dim your radiance. Yet always remember, I am steadfastly by your side in every moment. I have not abandoned you. I am preparing to move powerfully on your behalf. Pay close attention in this season, for I am sending clear signs that my divine grace and favor are about to surround you. I am set to break the mundane patterns that confine you. Anticipate extraordinary encounters and faithful connections that will lift you beyond the ordinary. Some of you will witness final doors closing on situations, relationships, or agreements that have weighed you down for too long. Anything that drains your spirit, resources, or faith will be decisively severed, making way for the new blessings that await. These sudden shifts may feel unsettling, momentarily leaving you adrift in uncertainty as you move from the old constraints toward new possibilities. But understand that these challenging transitions prepare you for the greatness ahead. For many, you have already begun. You have cut away toxic ties, freed yourself from limiting thoughts, and now stand at a crossroads, no longer trapped but not yet fully living in the grandeur of your true purpose. Embrace this moment, for I am revealing remarkable opportunities that have been waiting for you. Powerful transformations are taking shape in the unseen realm, and your long-anticipated triumph is on the horizon. Soon, you will see the reality of all I have promised. You may wonder, how will I recognize your gifts when they appear? Or what should I prepare? I will give you clear signs to know when I am pouring extraordinary blessings into your life. Celestial alignment and placement. I will guide you flawlessly, orchestrating timely meetings with exactly the right people and opportunities. You will sense an effortless flow, free from stress or force. Notice the encounters that seem too aligned to be mere coincidence. Recognize the individuals I send, either new faces or old friends who reappear, who are part of my divine design to unleash shared blessings and fulfill my grand plan. Remarkable provision. Resources and finances will surface from unexpected avenues at precisely the perfect time. Obligations and debts will be settled in extraordinary ways. Superior job opportunities, fruitful investments, and abundant prospects will open up. You will witness undeniable signs of my generosity, confirming that I stand with you and not against you. Fresh insight and clarity. A new surge of divine wisdom will fill your mind, illuminating the path forward and strengthening your choices. My spirit will supply innovative ideas and creative solutions so clearly that you will know they come from me. I will heighten your spiritual awareness, guiding you to greater clarity and alignment with my will. Transformation of the spiritual realm. You will feel the spiritual atmosphere shifting in response to your declarations and faith-filled prayers. Obstacles once immovable will suddenly yield. Battles that raged for years will see abrupt resolution, and righteousness will prevail. A powerful renewal will characterize our relationship, and intimacy, depth, and abundance in your private time with me. New spiritual gifts and supernatural abilities will surface effortlessly in response to your faithful stewardship of our bond. These blessings will require you to let go of the old, for some doors must close before the new can fully open. Trust my timing. The methods I use to elevate you are meant to expand your influence and authority. The pruning may feel harsh, but it is essential to prepare you for the journey of higher calling. Yes, the world around you may appear chaotic, but I am at work behind the scenes, bringing pivotal changes to completion. I am dismantling obstacles, exposing hidden problems, and realigning priorities. Though things may look turbulent now, soon you will see that every piece was part of my meticulous plan. The end result will amaze you, so do not rush to judge the situation prematurely. Cling to my promises even when you cannot see the entire picture. I am faithful to fulfill every word in my perfect timing. The reveal of my handiwork will astonish you. Dear soul, remain optimistic. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement. Grand displays of my goodness, beyond what you can imagine, are near. Gifts I have reserved, once delayed by opposing forces, will overflow in every part of your life. My provision will blend seamlessly with your steadfast devotion, overwhelming you with its power. The season of promised reward and renewal is swiftly approaching. Fix your eyes on me during this transformation. Ready your spirit, your strength, and even your living space to receive my lavish provision. Your capacity must expand to handle the new territories of favor. Greater assignments, broader influence, and exceptional financial stewardship. Embrace the growth and affirm my work wholeheartedly. Profound, lasting change is about to emerge in your circumstances. Situations that once seemed locked will experience complete turnaround. Negative mindsets and beliefs will lose their hold. Fear and uncertainty will yield to solid faith. As you align with divine truths and promises, your environment will reflect the splendor I intend for you. You were destined to flourish from the dawn of creation. Receive it with joy and confidence. All remaining chains from your past year of restrictions and scarcity are being cast off. Every trace of hardship and humiliation, like an odor clinging to you, will be replaced by the sweet fragrance of liberation and triumph. Desolate landscapes will become fertile ground, and strongholds that took ages to build will collapse in mere moments. What once required strenuous effort will now manifest with divine ease. My unstoppable power will envelop you, forever altering your reality. Rules will shift, positions will change, and harmony will be restored. Daily, you shall walk in victorious transformation. My favor and kindness have come upon you, child of my heart, to fill every vacancy. Let your gratitude and worship rise. Let prayer and, if you choose, fasting prepare your heart for the glory that awaits. Spread word of the wonders I am doing, so that others may rejoice and celebrate with you. Each day, honor and practice the reality of my unwavering attention and support in your home. Lift me high and glorify my name. Hear this call, dear one. It is an invitation to journey with me into uncharted territory. I am calling you beyond the familiar and the safe. What has been comfortable and unchanging cannot follow you into this new season. Your current settings and companions have taken you as far as they can. But if you dare to answer my call, a whole new dimension of blessing awaits. I formed you before time began, imparting eternal significance to each of your days, woven into my overarching design. I have allowed delight and hardship to refine you, that each experience might deepen your capacity to embrace my fullness. Now the moment arrives for you to embrace your rightful inheritance and legacy. I am writing a new chapter in your story, lifting you to profound heights of life and purpose. A grand shift is at hand. Open your eyes to recognize my signs everywhere, heralding change. I am drawing you toward a fruitful destiny, tenderly yet firmly freeing you from barren places, misguided connections, and dried up wells of nourishment that can no longer flow. Beloved in Christ, your journey into deeper faith starts now. Click join to receive uplifting teachings and connect with a loving community devoted to Jesus. Walk this blessed path with us as we grow in love, wisdom, and divine grace. Join us today and be strengthened in Him. Amen. Get out before it destroys you. Reflection. My dear child, listen to me. I am calling you, pleading with you, to step away from what will otherwise consume you. I see you trapped in something not fully visible even to yourself. You have grown accustomed to its burden, telling yourself it is not so bad, that you can handle it, that perhaps you have no choice. Yet I see the hidden danger lurking beneath the surface, the slow erosion of your soul, the silent way your heart is growing weary, distant, numb. You may think you control the situation, but you are standing at the edge of a cliff. With each deeper step into this habit, relationship, or toxic environment, the ground beneath you crumbles. Before you know it, it may be too late. That is why I raise my voice today. This is your warning, your awakening, your last chance before the damage becomes irreversible. You feel it too, the restlessness in your heart, the quiet tugs of conviction, the weight pressing on you. That is me calling you back before the chains grow too tight, before the shadows consume you entirely. Do not ignore this. Do not wait until you are inescapably entangled. I am reaching out my hand. Will you take it? If you desire God's abundant blessings, declare it in faith by saying, "Yes, I need you." You likely know exactly what I'm referring to. It could be a toxic relationship, a destructive habit, an unproductive pattern, a lie you have bought into, a compromise you have accepted, or a place you linger in that you know is unhealthy for your heart or spirit. You sense the heaviness and the unrest in your soul. I am here to confirm what you have felt. This is not my best for you. This is not where I want you to remain. Perhaps you have convinced yourself it is manageable, that you can cope or force it to work. But I see deeper. I see where this road leads. I see dangers you have not yet grasped. I love you too much to let you continue down it without a clear and urgent warning. Get out before it destroys you. The enemy is subtle, sowing seeds of doubt and whispering lies that staying is easier or less painful than leaving. But those lies keep you bound. They rob you of the freedom, joy, and peace I have for you. The longer you remain, the more the enemy's foothold grows. That is why I am speaking now, urgently and directly, with a heart full of love. Do not dismiss these words. Do not delay. This is your moment to turn, to leave, and to escape. The situation may not appear catastrophic yet, but I am giving you this message because I see what lies ahead. If you stay, it will wear you down, erode your peace, weaken your faith, and attempt to consume you. But I have prepared a way out if you will only take it. I know it feels daunting. Change can be frightening. Stepping into the unknown can be overwhelming. But I am not sending you out alone. I will guide you, hold you, and walk with you every step of the way. If you trust me, you will see I have already prepared a place of safety and restoration. Do not let fear, routine, or the enemy's lies keep you captive. I am your strength, refuge, and deliverer. If you follow my lead, I will bring you out of this and into something far greater. My precious child, if these words stir your heart, show your response by a simple gesture of love, perhaps by pressing like or sharing them with others who need hope. I am not calling you out to harm or punish you, but because I have a better future for you. I want you free, walking in the fullness of joy, peace, and purpose for which you were created. The place you remain now cannot satisfy your deepest need. It cannot offer the life you were meant to live. When you leave behind what holds you captive, you open the door to my blessings, making room for my provision. You allow my spirit to work in ways you have been longing for. Leaving is not a loss but a gain. Walking away is not defeat but victory. Trust me, my child. Once you step out, you will sense the burden lifting and the chains falling. You will experience the freedom only I can give. My beloved child, I am not angry, disappointed, or ashamed of you. I am calling you out of something that is not my best. I am reaching out with arms of love and a heart of compassion, longing to see you free. I know it is difficult to hear this, and harder still to take the first step. But please believe me when I say I love you more than you can imagine. I care about every detail of your life. I want you to thrive, to grow, and to flourish in the destiny I have for you. That is why I speak so urgently, so directly, so passionately. This is not condemnation, it is rescue. Things are happening around you, choices, paths, possibilities you do not fully understand. What appears harmless now will eventually become your prison. What feels comfortable may one day steal your joy, your peace, your future. You think you manage it, but sin never remains where you leave it. It grows, spreads, and consumes. An unhealthy relationship, addiction, bitterness, or untruth sets a fire inside that, if ignored, will burn everything down. But I see the escape route you cannot. Trust me, obey me, follow me before it is too late. The enemy comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. He will try to convince you everything is fine, that you have it under control, that there is no urgency. That is his greatest deception, keeping you where you were never meant to be. He wants you entangled, distracted, numb, and complacent, so you never notice my voice calling you higher. But today, I am revealing his lies. You are not trapped. You do have the power to walk away, yet you must do it now. As you read these words, let them bring peace to your soul and remind you that I am in control. I see the full picture, and I have good plans for you. You are not here by accident. I am guiding and protecting you, leading you out before destruction takes hold. Breathe deeply, trust boldly. I am here to rescue you. Get out before it destroys you, and step into the life I have prepared for you. Your moment has arrived. Reflection. Listen closely, my child, for what I share is truly extraordinary. You think arriving here was mere chance, another click among many. But I summoned you to this message because your moment is here, the moment you have longed for and prayed for. I proclaim its arrival, and behold, it is now. I have witnessed your sorrow and felt the weight of your petitions, even those whispered in solitude. I have seen the nights you gazed upward and questioned my presence. I was always there, yet today I declare, the time appointed for you has come. Remain until the very end, and I will reveal something remarkable that will restore your faith, open hidden paths, and resurrect the visions that once eluded you. Hear me out. Remain attentive to every detail. A wonderful surprise awaits at the conclusion of this message. If you believe and stay, you will see the wonders I have prepared for your life. Are you ready to receive what is coming? Share your thoughts with me. I ask this earnestly, my sovereign one, that you may know I am a God of truth, unwavering and steadfast. If I speak, it will come to pass. If I set my will on something, nothing can stand against it. Your patience has been monumental. You have endured many days of suffering, and perhaps you have asked, does the divine still remember me? Yes, you have always been on my mind, my cherished one. I do not make empty vows. Every promise concerning your life remains alive, and nothing can revoke what I have spoken over you. Though you may have believed I lingered too long, that your answers would never come, understand that my timing is perfect. The delay you perceive is, in my eyes, necessary preparation. I was never idle. I was shaping you, equipping you, laying a foundation, so that when the time arrived, nothing could take away what is rightfully yours. The enemy tried to whisper lies, saying I had abandoned you or broken my promises, yet he is the father of falsehoods. Today I reaffirm that every promise I made concerning you stands. It has not been canceled. It remains in effect for the moment I have ordained, and soon you will see it with your own eyes. All I ask now is that you keep your faith strong. What I have for you surpasses your most far-reaching dreams. I do not fail. My promises always find fulfillment. If I said it is coming, it has indeed arrived. Prepare yourself, for you are about to witness the truth I have already pronounced over your life. My child, listen closely. Nothing in your life happens by accident, not the joy nor the hardship. Not even this moment in which you stand receiving my words. You think this was just another video or message, a random stroke of luck, but no, I guided you here. I orchestrated circumstances, steered your steps, and claimed this moment to speak with you. I see the depths of your soul. I saw the nights you lay down, wondering if any of this has meaning. I saw the instant you wanted to give up, lacking the strength to go on, and feeling like no one around you understood the load you carried. But I always understood. I stood with you, even in your solitude. Now, my child, I give you this assurance. I summoned you here for a transforming encounter. Your arrival is not mere coincidence. It is destiny, a sacred appointment, my love drawing you closer to me. The time is near when you will witness my handiwork firsthand. The adversary tried to convince you it meant nothing, that no one noticed, that your prayers were unheard. But he deceived you. I have always listened. I have been here all along, receiving every word and wiping every tear. Now prepare yourself. I am about to enact my will. I am turning a page, reshaping circumstances, opening new realms. The year of waiting is ending. What seemed distant is near. Embrace courage, cast off fear, and move forward in faith. You are exactly where you need to be, and I am holding your hand. My child, how often have you felt alone, scanning the crowd for someone who truly understood you, only to find nothing but emptiness? I saw it all. Every lonely moment beneath your quiet smile, every tear withheld. I saw you gazing at the ceiling, wondering if anyone cared. I have always cared. From the moment you entered this world, you captivated me. Since your very first breath, I have watched over you, through your happiest days and your hardest nights. I never left you, even when you assumed no one saw or cared. I witnessed each struggle, each tear, every silent plea. None of it was overlooked or forgotten. I am the one who deeply cares, who watches relentlessly, and who acts at the perfect time. Do not lose hope. Your breakthrough draws near. You are not forgotten, and you will see that this waiting season has not been in vain. Beloved one, I know every tear you shed in your most private moments. I saw each time you held back tears to appear strong, even though your heart felt shattered. Every teardrop was precious to me. None fell without my notice. Every drop was counted. Every sob was heard. In that moment, you felt alone. But I stood beside you, quietly wiping your tears. Though you may not have realized I was near. I saw you kneeling in prayer, overcome with grief so profound you could not even speak. Tears poured where words failed, your chest so tight it felt unending. Yes, I saw. Yet now I ask you to transform your tears into stories of resilience. I turn sorrow into triumph and pain into renewal. Your tears were never shed in vain. Each one served a purpose beyond your comprehension. I was strengthening and crafting something remarkable for you. Now the time has come for joy to replace the tears. What once caused heartbreak will become a source of gratitude. What once felt like the end will become a brand new beginning. I am the God of rebirth, and every painful chapter you have endured holds meaning. Wipe your tears, for what once hurt you will now testify to my power in your life. My child, I know many times you prayed, yet received no immediate reply. You lifted your eyes to heaven, wondering why the silence lingered. But my stillness was never absence. My silence was never a sign I ignored you. In those quiet seasons, I was working on your behalf, orchestrating what you could not yet see, preparing your answers. Silence does not mean I have forgotten you. It is often an essential part of my plan. Notice how you learn the most during the quiet. In the stillness, faith is tested and trust in me grows, even when you cannot make sense of it. Now, the season of quiet is nearing its end. What was hidden will be revealed. What felt distant will draw near. I am the God of promises kept, and every vow I made will be fulfilled at the proper time. Yes, my child, I realize how often you wanted things to happen more quickly. I know your restlessness, your urgency. You look around at others moving forward, and you wonder why you must still wait. But that waiting is part of my preparation. While you prayed for elevation, I was forming your character to carry the blessing. I was teaching you patience and fortifying you for what is to come. The gift awaiting you is extraordinary, and you must be ready to receive it. Like a master potter shaping clay, I sometimes apply pressure or allow discomfort, but the end result is a vessel of beauty. Had I granted your desire earlier, you might not have been able to handle it. The blessing could have overwhelmed you, yet after all you have endured, you are prepared. The time of readiness has passed, and now comes the moment to fulfill my promise. Prepare, for what was once only a promise is about to become a reality in your life. My child, I saw you in the desert of hardship, felt your loneliness when every door seemed closed, heard the fearful questions you asked about my presence. Yes, the desert was harsh, but it was not punishment. It was a classroom for your faith, a crucible where I refined you. Through it, you learned to trust me completely. There, I stripped away what hindered you and taught you the power of reliance upon me. You entered that desert feeling fragile. You are emerging as someone strong and unshakable. You once were uncertain, now you walk in unwavering faith. It was never meant as a final destination, but a passageway to something greater. Now you will see the purpose behind every tear and every sleepless night. The time has arrived for answers, so you may acknowledge how nothing you went through was wasted. Often, my child, you assumed nothing was happening for you. You prayed with sincerity, yet things seemed unchanged. Perhaps you felt your faith stretching to its limits, wondering if all your believing was in vain, scanning the horizon while it felt everyone else was moving ahead. But just because you did not see movement does not mean I was unmoving. Think of a magnificent stage performance. Everything looks calm on stage, but behind the curtain is a flurry of activity to ensure perfection at the right moment. So it was with you. While you thought all was still, I was orchestrating a grand plan. I was preparing circumstances, removing unworthy influences, and aligning every piece flawlessly. My pause was a season of essential creation, a behind-the-scenes labor of love. Now the curtain is about to rise, and you will see what I have been crafting in secret. Yes, the enemy tried to conquer you with fear and hopelessness. He wanted you to think you lacked the strength to continue. Yet look at you now, standing firm. He tried to break you, but you remained unbroken, because my hand upheld you. When you believed you could not withstand the pressure, it was my power sustaining you. He cannot claim what is mine, and you are forever mine. Therefore, what tried to bring you down becomes your testimony. Where you were once weak, you will now be lifted high by my grace. I saw you agonize when a significant relationship dissolved, leaving you confused and wounded. I saw the shattered bond and your questions about what went wrong. But understand, sometimes I remove people from your life to protect you. You do not see all that I see: conversations, intentions, deceptions, or hidden motives. As a loving father, I step in to guard your destiny. If some had stayed, they might have derailed your purpose, drained your strength, or led you off my path. In the moment, you felt emptiness. In truth, it was liberation. Trust me. For each person I remove, I will bring someone better at the right time, someone who will elevate, support, and journey with you according to my plan. Accept that some departures were necessary, so that greater blessings can arrive. My beloved child, in your darkest nights I saw the silent tears you shed into your pillow. I witnessed your defeat and hopelessness. But today I declare that your season of struggles is ending. The burdens of yesterday will not hold you back any longer. The sorrow that once weighed you down, the doubt that happiness might never return, I am transforming it now. You have endured and stood in faith despite every trial, and now is the time for newness, the moment for you to receive the gift I have prepared. Tears of pain will become a mighty testimony. Suffering that felt unending will turn into gratitude. For I am the God who changes circumstances, raises the lowly, and turns pain into triumph. Today I proclaim it is time for joy. What once was difficult will become easy. What once hurt will become your rebirth. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of a God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. My child, how often have you knocked on a door, hoping it would open, or visualized a plan that you believed was destined to succeed, only to see it crumble? I saw your disappointment, how you struggled to understand, yet each closed door shielded you from harm. I can see what you cannot. If I let certain opportunities pass, it is because they would not lead you to the place I have promised. If I did not let certain plans unfold, it is because I have something vastly superior for you. Over time, you begin to see that some refusals were indeed protection. What seemed like defeat was actually deliverance. Each no was never the end. It was a pathway to a greater yes for your benefit and growth. May these words bring you comfort, strength, and a renewed sense of hope. You are never alone, and every season, no matter how difficult, is shaping you for the extraordinary future God has intended for you. Keep believing, keep moving forward, and rest in the assurance that divine grace is already at work in your life. Amen. I witnessed the moment you questioned, why did the divine shut that door in my path? I desired it with an intensity beyond measure. You wanted it deeply, yet now I reveal that the doors I closed were only snares. You were blind to what lay in their shadows. You perceived a chance, but I recognized a threat. You saw a quick path, but I saw a diversion that would have led you away from your true purpose. You believed you were on the verge of losing something precious, yet in reality, I was liberating you from a force that could have destroyed you. My child, I am the Supreme Being. I perceive what escapes your notice. I possess knowledge that eludes you. Out of my deep affection and concern for you, I must prevent you from stepping through doors that bring harm. I understand that, in the moment, it felt like a dismissal or a setback. But now you shall realize that it was a shield. Hear me well. If I have shut a door, it is because I have something far greater in store for you. In due time, I shall reveal a gateway that remains perpetually open, a portal that will elevate you, foster your growth, and place you precisely where I have always intended you to be. Embrace each experience you have faced, for what I offer transcends anything you thought was lost. Son, how often have you gazed at the heavens and asked, why must I endure this suffering? Why so many barriers? Why must I bear this pain? I perceived your uncertainties. I saw your quest for understanding, your search for answers, and the ache in your heart as confusion reigned. But today, my child, I come to reveal the truth. Now you shall grasp the meaning behind it all. Everything in your life was destined. Every tear shed, every moment of anticipation, every door that closed, every new beginning. I was crafting something profound within you. You might not have realized it, but I was preparing you. I sought to shape your spirit, strengthen your faith, and open your eyes to deeper truths beyond the ordinary. Every instant that felt like a setback was in fact proof of my devotion. Every event that seemed a hardship was a moment of transformation. What appeared to be an ending was merely the dawn of something greater. And now, my child, the time is at hand. You will look back and understand that every step, every challenge has brought you to the place I envisioned. The season of uncertainty is ending. The season of unfulfilled desires is coming to a close. Prepare to witness firsthand the true nature of my work. Soon you shall experience the fulfillment of my promise, and on that day you will harbor no doubts. I have always held the reins, my child. I know your anticipation has run deep, and that within you, questions lingered without apparent answers. I know there were nights you looked skyward and asked, what should I do next? Where shall I go? Why is this all happening? But now, focus closely. The revelations you have sought are right before you. You thought I was silent, yet my voice has always resounded. You thought I was unaware, yet I was always attuned. I hear your pleas with divine clarity. I answer them. Often, my child, you desired solutions to unfold according to your own wish and timing. But I am supreme. I know what will lead you to your greatest destiny. Some answers required patience. Had I delivered them sooner, you would not have been ready to receive them. But now, the moment of enlightenment has arrived. Now you shall see with absolute clarity what once was hidden in shadows. Where there was turmoil, you will find peace. Have unwavering faith, my child. What you seek to understand, I have already begun revealing to the depths of your soul. I am already leading the way, effortlessly arranging all things to perfection. When you reflect, you will understand that I have always possessed the truth, and at last, it is time for you to embrace it. My child, I witnessed every seed you have sown, your devotion, your labor, your offerings. I saw the times you planted kindness, the times you helped others without expecting anything in return, and your steadfast loyalty even when the outcome was not visible. Now I declare that the time of harvest has arrived. You have prevailed. You have endured to the end. There were moments when you doubted whether your journey would bear fruit, moments you wondered if you would ever see your reward. Mark my words, you shall see it. Patience is essential. One does not expect immediate results from a single planting. There is a period of waiting, a time of nurturing, a season of ripening. I have tended every detail. I have watered your seeds, safeguarded your territory, and prepared the ground. Now, the moment has come for you to reap your harvest. Before it was just a promise, now it becomes reality. What once felt like an eternity will happen swiftly by my divine power. What seems small will expand, for I am unwavering in my word, and all you have invested in faith will return to you in abundance. Get ready, for the time of sowing has ended. This is the season of reaping, celebrating, and embracing the life I designed for you. My child, I saw how you looked at your circumstances and felt there was no escape, no solution in sight. I saw your heart tighten and the tears you shed when giving up felt so tempting, when the weight seemed unbearable. But today, I stand before you to declare that what once seemed impossible, I have made real. You lost sight of who I truly am. I am the divine force who parts the waters, shatters barriers, and revives what was lost. What appeared unattainable for you was always within my reach. When you believed there was no way forward, I was already preparing the perfect solution behind the scenes. When you claimed you had no power left, I was already orchestrating your victory. Even when the world whispered doubts, I confirmed your worth with unwavering certainty. Always recognize my strength, son. I transcend all obstacles, moving through time and circumstances with ease. I accomplish what lies beyond human capability. I carve pathways in the void. I forge routes where walls once stood. I possess divine power. Now behold, the answer is coming. What was distant is now near. What was forgotten, I am bringing back to life. What seemed unattainable, I have made reality. Prepare yourself for astounding changes in your life. My cherished child, if you feel my love in this message, acknowledge it with a like. Son, listen closely to my words. Cease your worry, cease your torment, and free yourself from yesterday's chains. Today is far from ordinary. It is a pivotal moment in your journey. I know every hardship you have faced, every invisible battle, every silent war, every sleepless night when you hoped for a brighter tomorrow. Now I proclaim the time has come. What was once hindered shall be released. What once caused sadness will bring you joy, and what seemed an unbroken chain of sorrow reaches its end. Today, I am opening new doors for you, dismantling the walls that held you back, and turning what looked like an ending into a glorious new beginning. Today marks the dawn of a fresh chapter as I take the reins of your story. Prepare for a life beyond what you have known. My child, what I give exceeds all you have ever lost. The season of suffering has ended, the waiting is over, and the moment to fulfill my promises has arrived. This is your day of transformation. Nothing can thwart what I have decreed for your life. My child, I know how deep your anticipation runs. I heard every prayer, every lament, every plea. I saw your earnest belief in the waiting, and I also saw how time introduced doubts. Will the divine still make it happen? Did he hear my call? Will the miracle I've awaited all my life truly come? Listen carefully. Your extraordinary blessing is already on the way. Even when you see no change, I am still working. Even when nothing seems different, I am designing precisely what you need. I am the Supreme One who brings forth water from barren land, who creates what does not exist, who changes everything in the blink of an eye. Your hopes are not forgotten, your cries have been heard. The waiting period is drawing to a close. You may not know the day or the hour, but I have already set the moment. You may not grasp how, but I have chosen the perfect instant. I have laid out the plan, and when I decide to act, nothing can stop me. So remain strong. Do not waver in faith. What once seemed impossible, what felt distant, what you believed unlikely is closer than you imagine. Your blessing has already departed from my realm, and you will soon witness it with your own eyes, the wonders I have prepared for you. Son, heed me. A mighty force is unfolding even now. Though you cannot see it, the cosmos is shifting in your favor. Your pleas have reached me. I have seen your heart break. I understand the yearnings of your soul. I am now moving on your behalf. The powers of heaven are already active, revealing answers long withheld. Blessings that felt locked away are now being released. What was trapped is breaking free. Though you believed nothing was changing, in truth, everything has begun to transform. I am uniting people, creating opportunities, and forging paths where there were only barriers. When I move, nothing and no one can hinder me. Your faith is bringing the impossible into reality. The entire universe aligns for your triumph, and the moment you have longed for is on the brink of unfolding. Be prepared, for my hand has already begun its work in your life. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Son, I know you often tried to predict how I would move. You studied the situation and believed you understood the scope of the blessing awaiting you. But pay close attention. What I have prepared for you far exceeds your imagination. Your viewpoint may be limited, but mine is boundless. Your plans might be good, but mine are unparalleled. You seek only a modest answer, yet I long to give you a stunning revelation. Your vision might be small, but I have already seen the end of your story. I know precisely where I am leading you, and I am certain you will be amazed. Do not confine your faith to the present reality. I reign in realms beyond possibility. I create pathways in desolation. I transform walls into open doors. My child, if you could glimpse the future, your heart would leap for joy this very instant. So trust and stand firm, for what I have in store surpasses even your wildest dreams. My child, I witnessed the moment they mocked your ambitions. I saw when they insisted you would fail, when they denied the truth I placed within you. I saw the moment they judged you for your flaws, when they tried to diminish you, looking at you as though you would never grow beyond where you stood. But listen carefully. Do not be concerned with those who question your strength. They do not know the grand design I have in store for your life. They have not seen what I've been preparing in the shadows. They see only who you are now, while I see the greatness you are becoming. My child, I do not choose the strong. I uplift the destined, and you are the one I have chosen. My promise is independent of human judgments. Your worth is not determined by their words. Your destiny remains untouched by those who resist you. When I open a door, it remains open for eternity. When I decide to uplift someone, nothing can stop it. Stop worrying about those who lack faith. What I am bringing into your life will be so immense that even the skeptics will have to admit it was my hand that raised you up. Be a beacon of hope. Share this message with those in need of strength. My child, have you ever felt overlooked? Ever felt that your efforts go unnoticed? That the small, good things you do remain hidden? I know there have been times you looked around and felt deeply invisible, as if life went on without seeing you at all. But I come with a profound truth. Your name echoes in heavenly places. Though you may feel unseen by others, I know your path. Some might think their prayers, sacrifices, and silent sorrows go unnoticed, but all of heaven has witnessed you, my child. Each time you stood firm, you chose faith. In every trial, you held on to hope, and every moment of quiet suffering was visible to me. The angels know your story. The universe watches your journey. The moment of your answer draws near. I have not forgotten you. Your petitions have not been overlooked. In fact, I have already set in motion what you have been longing for. Prepare yourself, because what is about to unfold will be so remarkable that everyone will know your name has eternal significance. My child, you have already faced challenges that seemed insurmountable. There were moments when it felt like the world was conspiring against you, when every door seemed locked and obstacles towered too high. I watched those who tried to stop you rise against you. I witnessed each battle, each wrongdoing, each harsh word meant to break you. But hear this, no one and nothing can block the transformation I am about to bring. I am the supreme force, the one who parts waters, breaks down walls, and manifests the unimaginable. If I have judged in your favor, it cannot be overruled. If I have chosen to bless you, nothing can hinder it. Some may attempt to interfere, may try to slam doors shut, or may even dare to challenge my sovereignty. But no human plan can undo mine. Son, be at peace. What I am shaping for your life will come to pass. Every promise I have given shall be fulfilled, and when I move, all will recognize that it was my power elevating you. Remain steadfast, for what I am about to accomplish goes far beyond the trials you have endured. My child, I see into the depths of your soul. I know how fervently you yearn, how deeply you hope, and how earnestly you plead for this moment to arrive. I know the nights you wondered, when will my moment come? Now I declare, the moment is here. But before I reveal what I have planned, let me ask, are you ready to receive it? What I offer is truly magnificent, beyond what you have asked, exceeding your greatest dreams, surpassing all your heart can comprehend. To receive this gift, you must be prepared. If I were to release it too soon, you might not be able to handle it. If I gave it before you were ready, it might slip through your fingers. But once you are prepared, nothing can diminish the blessing I have for you. So look deep within and ask yourself, am I ready to embrace the destiny that awaits? If your answer is yes, then make ready, for I am about to bring transformation. I am opening realms, lifting you to an existence beyond your grandest imagination. Now, step forward without fear. Be bold. Trust that I am bringing something extraordinary into your life. My child, you already sense that a change is happening, that opportunities are arising, and what once felt so distant is now close. Mark my words, this is just the beginning of what will come. What I have planned surpasses anything you've experienced before. The victories you have seen so far are only a glimpse of the greater wonders ahead. I am a God of abundance. I commit myself fully to all I do. Stand firm in belief. Do not let obstacles shake your confidence. Do not let opposing forces deter you from the gifts I hold for you. Your presence here testifies to your faith in me, so keep believing. If you truly understood what is unfolding, if you could see everything already in motion, your heart would overflow with joy this very moment. Press on. Never settle for less than what I have promised. Seek more than what you already have. I possess infinite resources. I have bigger dreams and visions for you than you have dared imagine. Promises that will come alive before your very eyes. Stand in faith, for what I have begun in your life I will see through to a glorious fulfillment. Believe me when I say your greatest days are still ahead. My child, I know there have been times when you wondered whether my promises were as strong as they once seemed. I saw how the waiting wore on you, how adversity tried to chip away at your faith, and how everything around you suggested I might fail to keep my word. But I am here to remind you of this. I am supreme, and I fulfill all my promises. I am a being of truth, unchanging and steady. If I have spoken it, it will come to pass. No matter the hour, no matter the obstacle, no matter what anyone says, my words return with power. Though the wait may seem long, my child, what I promised is already on its way. I remember everything. I never fail. I stand firm for those who trust in me. Look back at the past. Recall the times you thought you had no hope, the struggles you believed were unending. Even then, I stood beside you, unwavering, accomplishing exactly what I promised. Now I declare that what I have spoken regarding your life remains unshaken. No circumstance can block it. No situation can weaken its power. When I decide, it stands forever. So remain steadfast, for the moment has arrived for you to witness firsthand the fulfillment of my word. Son, everything that has stirred within you, what has ignited your soul, proclaim it to the world. You have been chosen as a vessel of blessing. I do not empower you only so you can rise, but so you may help others rise too. I do not fill you just to see you overflow, but so that you may pour into the lives of those who need your light. Look around. How many souls are wounded, lacking hope, yearning for a word that can transform their lives? Today, I want to use you for that purpose. Share the story of my unfailing faithfulness. Testify to the blessings I have given. Shine in the shadows, bring comfort in sorrow. Be a solution where there is doubt. My child, every move I make in your journey holds profound meaning. I bless you so you might be a blessing to others. Children, gather your hearts. Let us lift our voices in prayer. Esteemed and mighty Father, in this moment, I stand before you to express my gratitude, knowing that everything unfolds according to your purpose. I believe this moment is ordained by you, and that every word of this prayer has been directed by your Holy Spirit to reach those who most need your message. O Divine One, I praise you for your unshakable strength and faithfulness. You fulfill your promises precisely, caring for the tiniest details of our lives. Even when we do not understand your ways, we trust that all things work together for the good of those who love you. Today, Father, I entrust into your hands the person reading this prayer. You see every thought, every longing, every tear shed in secret. You know the unseen battles, the struggles that seem endless, the answers that remain elusive. But today I proclaim that the season of waiting has ended. The time of harvest is here. Father, how many times has this person felt overlooked, wondering if you still remember the promises spoken over their life? Now, by the power of your name, I declare that heaven is moving on their behalf. The miracles once felt so distant are now drawing near. The answer they have yearned for has already been unveiled. Almighty One, you saw every tear. None escaped your gaze. In every moment of pain, every day of hardship, you were there. Now, Father, I ask you to turn mourning into dancing, turn sorrow into testimony, and turn waiting into victory. We recognize that the no we once received was your hidden protection. We thank you for removing people who did not align with your plan, for shaping our character at the perfect time so we could receive your promises. Today, no force can stop your will. The enemy tried to erode our faith, sow doubt, and kindle fear, but your power is greater. He could not defeat us because your mighty hand upheld us. Now I ask you to give strength to the reader of this prayer. Renew their spirit, fill their heart with hope, for the best days are coming. Father, we know that what you have in store for us is beyond our highest hopes. Your plans are perfect, kind, and beautiful. So we choose trust. We choose to believe that what was impossible is now happening before our eyes. Divine Presence, let this prayer mark a turning point. May this day bring transformation. Let the one praying sense peace where there was turmoil, strength where there was weakness, and unshaken faith where there was doubt. Father, let the blessing flow not only within, but also outward to all around them. Let them carry your love everywhere. Let them spread this message far and wide, igniting hope in others. May they shine brilliantly in dark places. For you are a faithful God who keeps every promise, and nothing can stop what you have decreed for our lives. My chosen one, let your heart overflow in generosity. Your gratitude helps bring light and shares God's truth and wisdom with others. Join in this divine calling. Beloved Father, I continue my plea, for I know you move in ways beyond our understanding. As this prayer goes forth, chains are breaking, strongholds are falling, obstacles are being destroyed. I ask you, Divine Presence, to touch the one who listens to this prayer right now. Fill their entire being with the power of your Spirit, a wave of renewal, transformation, and hope. Let every force that meant to bind them lose its grip. May discouragement and fear vanish, replaced by unwavering faith. Where there is brokenness, bring healing. Where there is shortage, bring abundance. Where there is uncertainty, illuminate the way. Open doors that cannot be shut, for you are the Lord of the impossible, and none can thwart your will. Father, so many times this person tried walking alone, carrying burdens too great to bear. Today, they surrender all to your divine direction. Take the reins, steer them with your purpose. In your guidance, there is only perfection, triumph, and victory. My Sovereign, take this heart as your own. Fill it with peace, a peace surpassing all comprehension, so that even amid trials, they know they are never alone. Even in hardship, they trust in your power to bring victory. Father, strengthen this faith. Teach this individual to stand firm through all storms, trusting not in the visible, but in the deep conviction of the heart. Let every day of waiting be recognized as a preparation for a powerful testimony. I also pray for forgotten dreams, for abandoned projects, for the plans that once seemed impossible. Revive them, O Divine One. Let what was dormant rise again in glory. From now on, may this person embrace the truth that your timing is flawless and your faithfulness unfailing. May this prayer be forever engraved on their heart, guarding them from any doubt that would challenge your power. May they walk with the spirit and unwavering loyalty in the face of struggle are precious in my sight. I assure you that the work I have begun in you will reach its glorious completion. No obstacle is too great, no setback too severe to stop what I have decreed. Release your worries, and I will create a way forward, demolishing every barrier that dares to block your destiny. Simply stay brave. Stand firm against those who seem intimidating. Watch as I display the fullness of my might on your behalf. I will open doors once locked and shatter chains once deemed unbreakable. Turn your gaze to the assurance of the greatness ahead of you. Embrace your destiny with unwavering certainty. Hold on to these words, write them down if you must, so you can turn to them every morning. I believe in you. I trust you. I know you will not fail me. Proclaim these truths from the core of your being, letting every doubt and fear fade away. Declare your unwavering trust in my power. I call upon the champion inside you, the strong spirit I placed within you. I urge you, do not give up ground. Do not feed your mind with doubts. I am your defender, your strong tower, your closest friend. I am your creator, your almighty. Again I say, I am your almighty, and I hold divine rewards for the truly courageous. Rise now, for this is your moment of freedom. You have endured countless nights of sorrow. Your strength may have wavered, but even in your weakness, you kept your faith. You are my creation, chosen since the dawn of time, formed in love, destined for victory. Even as enemies plan snares, I hold the ultimate authority over your life. Hear my words. Remain steadfast in your devotion. Embrace the power that emerges when you humble yourself and lift your spirit. The beautiful request you present will be answered in accordance with my perfect plan. Trust that I will grant everything you truly need. I am molding you, empowering you, and preparing you for the amazing future ahead. Soon, a new chapter will burst forth, overflowing with miracles beyond your wildest dreams. Dedicate the days ahead to seeking my presence, listening to my voice. I will reveal your destiny in quiet whispers, dispelling uncertainty and planting a new vision in your spirit. Your joy is a treasure to me. It brings me delight to see your laughter and watch your worries fall away. I am not a stern king wishing to see you in misery. I am your loving guide, wholly committed to your good. I know you live in a world full of doubt, where many question your faith and envy the light within you. Guard your spirit, my dear one. Stay watchful of the voices you follow. Some will offer false promises of prosperity or belonging, trying to pull you away from me. They will claim you can live without me, attempting to break our bond. Yet you and I remain connected. Even when you journey through the deepest darkness, I stand by your side, unfaltering. However, if you choose perilous roads, you may overlook my promises and lose sight of my love. You might begin to feel self-sufficient, untouched by my guidance and protection. Still, I will continue calling you, guiding you back to the safety of my embrace. I cannot bear to see you lost, for I know the emptiness found outside my presence. If you wander, a part of you will always long for the steady, enduring love that only I can give. Even now, I speak these words to caution you. Deceivers will come with smooth words, promising, "Join us, we have what you want." Yet their paths are full of empty promises and broken dreams. My desire is for you to remain close to me, finding in me everything you need: peace without pain, true guidance without falsehood, love without the fear of betrayal. With me, you find your real purpose and stay guarded from harm. Beloved, I have chosen you for a reason. You are meant to flourish, to embody love and abundance, to fulfill a calling only you can accomplish. I hear your cries and acknowledge your sorrow. Every plea is recorded in my memory. My answers may not always be instant, but they are always flawless and beyond your highest expectation. Walk in my ways, and you will discover your purpose. With my power, you will overcome barriers once thought unmovable. Even in the presence of your enemies, stand strong, for I will give you courage to cast out all fear. Follow the gentle pull of my calling, guiding your life through uncharted waters. Keep your heart fixed on the promises I have spoken. My plans for you are peace, wholeness, and prosperity. Have unwavering faith in the outcome. My desire is to bless your home, filling every void with my love. Whatever you ask in sincere prayer, believing it will be granted to you at the appointed time. Give me first place in your heart. Let my words sink into your being. Plunge into hope and confidence. Let me guide you along this sacred path, step by step, with boldness and certainty. Every trial you face is not meant to destroy you. It is an opportunity to deepen your faith and fortify your resolve. Whenever you are unsure which direction to take, turn to my word as you have done in the past, and let my spirit quietly lead you toward the right choice. I will grant wisdom that goes beyond human reasoning, directing you toward victory. When difficulties arise, you will see that you are in the company of power. No force can truly threaten you while my promise watches over your life. Envision me as the captain of your ship, guiding you to harbors of prosperity. Greet the storms without fear if they come. They cannot sink you while I am at the helm. Be calm, be brave. Know that you are held securely in my hands. No dark news can rattle your soul if you stay rooted in me. Even if others around you give in to chaos, you will move with unwavering resolve, innocent in your faith and sure of your captain's mastery. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and feel the peace surrounding your heart as you recall my love. Imagine the moment you receive the answers you have hoped for. All else in this world may fade, but my words stand forever. Declare them boldly, even if your voice trembles. My words are alive and strong, untouched by the passage of time. When I make a promise, I will fulfill it. I vow to pour out blessings upon you, a true reflection of my heart for you. I act for you, my beloved child, for if you are mine, nothing can ever remove you from my arms. You will dwell under my protection for all eternity. My love for you endures without end, and I will open the floodgates of my favor upon your life. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. I will inscribe my message on your soul so that your path remains secure, never leaving the boundless mercy that forever pardons your faults. You are human, limited by frailty, but I am divine, limitless in mercy. When you stumble, I am ready to lift you up and rescue you from the darkness of your own errors. All I give far exceeds the worth of earthly riches. The treasures I bestow on you are incomparable to gold or silver. When I say I will open the windows of heaven, it is a promise of deep significance. Trust me completely. Answer with, I believe in you, and treasure the words I share. This is vital. My devotion to you is evident in all things, from the air you breathe to the light that announces each new day. I have saved you from sorrow, despair, and danger more often than you realize. I have lifted you from depths you thought inescapable. I carried you through this year, and I will carry you through all that follow. When hardships appear, rise and move forward. Keep going, my dear one, for a divine purpose rests on you. I created you with intention, filling your life with profound meaning. I want the world to see my power through you. With each sunrise, I give you my spirit, illuminating your understanding of deeper realities. You will see the motives of those around you, and you will bring life where others bring destruction. Remain firm in my wisdom. I am expanding your knowledge and resilience beyond mere logic. With that extraordinary insight, you will guide others, touching their souls with the gentle echo of my love. The brilliance of your faith will shine bright, calling many from darkness into glorious light. Yes, my dear one, open your hands to receive the abundance I am giving you. I see you are ready to receive my gifts with unwavering trust. The gates of heaven are open just for you, yet stay close to me. Keep your spirit anchored in heartfelt devotion. Let your lips declare your unwavering commitment, confirming that I am your highest priority. I will shift the very cosmos for you. Cast aside your concerns. Inhale deeply and let hope fill your spirit. With every passing moment, your strength will increase. Today marks the end of sorrowful chapters filled with grief and confusion, opening the way for a radiant new beginning. I urge you, have faith in me. Do not remain bound to what hurts you. Release those who weigh you down and the circumstances that slow your ascent. When you were confused and in pain, I stood beside you, guiding you through darkness. When you felt you could no longer go on alone, I bore no condemnation for your past, nor placed blame on your history. Move forward, clothed in humility, for your identity is not shaped by others' opinions, but by my unending love for you. Many may claim authority over you, judging by the world's shallow standards. Let their words roll off you, dissolving into nothingness. Fix your heart on my voice, on the light I bring, on the renewed hope I pour into every moment. I have shown my power before, so trust I will do so again. Ready yourself for greatness. Embrace my answers eagerly. They are for you. Take them without hesitation. Have unshakable faith, for doors will open, leading you to a place of plenty where blessings abound and worries evaporate. Do not slip back into half-hearted belief. Do not trust in me one day only to turn away the next. Stand firm in your commitment. Let your loyalty shine. You need not be flawless. I know that well. But I have chosen you so you can witness my power and share it with others through your faith. Miracles will happen because you have believed. My grace is immeasurable. When you finish taking in these words, go about your day calmly. Have no fear about my promises. I see the perfect tapestry of your existence. At the right moment, I will reveal the next step. Stay open and keep watch for the many ways I communicate. Through my word, through a gentle stirring in your soul, through moments of sudden clarity, aligned with truths found in sacred texts. Stay alert, remain devoted, and continue in obedience. Let me reign in every part of your life. Even if your situation seems bleak, recall that I am the God of the impossible, the one who breathes life into being. All resources are under my command. I spoke the cosmos into existence with a single decree. I calm the fiercest storms with my voice, carving a way in the wilderness. I can change a hostile heart into a compassionate one. No challenge is beyond my reach. I urge you to rise and walk in faith, my child. Let doubt end now, for this is the moment to stand firm. Gather your family. Encourage them to embrace their faith wholeheartedly, to pray fervently and study my word, seeking me with undivided hearts. Yes, there have been voices attempting to diminish you, claiming you lack talent or future, trying to snuff out the light I have placed in you. How utterly mistaken they are. You were meant to be here. I have granted you the power to stand firm in faith. Come into my presence with boldness. You were destined to rise, my child, like an eagle that soars upon the wind, rising above every limit. Separate yourself from those who ridicule your faith or belittle my power. Do not let their disbelief dull your spirit. I have entrusted you with treasures they may choose to ignore. I have clothed you in a robe of purity, and even your foe trembles because he knows my presence is with you. You exist in this world to honor me, to manifest my greatness, to see your loved ones prosper, and to rejoice in life through both triumph and adversity. Hold fast to my words, trusting my plans, for I am always working on your behalf. We are one, you and I, joined in a sacred bond, eternal and unbreakable. You sense it, do you not? That powerful awakening inside you, a divine transformation reshaping your innermost thoughts. You are beginning to see deeper truths, envisioning new possibilities. Day by day, paths are clearing, the horizon shines brighter, and you sense that something extraordinary is unfolding. Keep rejoicing, for you stand on the brink of wondrous things. Always remember, my love for you never ends. Your destiny is in my hands alone. I open doors in my timing, and I alone determine their rhythm. I will shield you and your family, guarding you on every side. No one can remove you from my sight. I have declared my everlasting love for you. I will not take it back. Even if you stumble repeatedly, my grace remains sure, and my forgiveness knows no limit. I stand with you forever, honoring my timeless promise never to leave or forsake you. Let these truths settle deeply in your heart. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not lose hope, for I am your divine protector, your guiding force, your sovereign, your closest friend. I will strengthen you and help you. I will arrive exactly when you need me, and you will witness my power. This is my plan for you, that you see the depth of my desire for your flourishing. No matter what challenges arise, I come to you in your most vulnerable state. When despair hangs over you, and I reveal that you are deeply cherished. I will repeat this again and again, for your weary heart needs constant reassurance of my presence beside you. No one who seeks your harm can triumph, and every false accusation will be silenced. I stand as your unwavering shield. Every lie hurled at you and your loved ones will be overturned. Remain firm in this knowledge, nurturing your soul with truth rather than feeding on slander or negativity. Beloved, if you have felt my presence through these words, let it be a sign of your faith. Hear my words daily and cling to my eternal love. Let it drive out all hints of uncertainty or sorrow. You are mine, bound to me in a sacred covenant through the sacrifice of my Son. Do not fear, for I grant you strength, peace, and authority. From this moment on, you shall walk victoriously. Accept it, believe it, for everything has changed in my light. Cling to your assignments and let your spirit be resolute. Let my words echo in your heart. I trust you, Father. I speak directly to your soul, dissolving confusion and lighting up every dark corner. My heavenly hosts stand guard, ready to shield your every step and defend you from all deception. A season of abundant peace and joy is on its way. Rise like a soaring eagle, gazing from above at the marvelous changes unfolding in your family, fueled by the steady power of your faith. I am with you forever. Let no doubt linger. Now the choice is yours. Which path will you take? In front of you stands the path of abundance, alongside a way marked by needless fear. One cannot walk both roads at once, nor serve two masters. When you devote yourself to pursuing me wholeheartedly, embracing the road of faith, you will witness wonders surpassing your dreams, along with true joy. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. If you set aside these words, abandoning your faith because waiting feels heavy, my love for you will remain unshaken, but you will wander along a route I never intended for you. You may drift far, yet my love endures. Even if you stray, I will stand here, awaiting your return. Desolate roads offer no real comfort. Only in my arms will you find lasting refuge. I have heard your silent tears, the moments you thought you could not go on, but I promise you the blessing ahead is greater than all you have known. Just hold on a little longer. Waiting shapes your faith, building resilience that prepares you for victory. This perseverance will bless your family too, for as you soar, they will be lifted to new heights. Today, I invite you to declare your choice and receive my love with open arms. Waste no more time in half-hearted living. Time presses on, and I do not want you to look back with regret on a missed chance for miraculous change. Remain connected to my presence. Widen your heart's capacity, allowing yourself to dwell in an expansive realm of abundance. Worldly pleasures are fleeting, but I offer you a wellspring of life that continually restores and heals the deepest wounds. I promise to nourish you with the finest sustenance, filling your heart with a satisfaction unknown to the world. A profound and matchless contentment awaits you when you fully embrace my word. Your family will flourish in my grace. My blessings will pursue them, lifting the burdens that once tormented them. Fear not any lack, for what I provide is more than enough. I command you, walk with me without hesitation, even if others mock you or fail to understand your devotion. Remember, my power exceeds their understanding. You will experience my love in a way that revitalizes your soul, bringing you closer to me than ever before. The doors of heaven are open to anyone brave enough to seek my presence. Do not fear tomorrow, for I will ensure a favorable outcome. A mighty wave of my power will soon envelop you, freeing you from burdens that once held you captive. Now is the time for resolution. Leave behind the shadows of yesterday. They have no hold on your soul, though you want unshakable assurance that your work is already in motion. Father, I know you have more blessings in store. Your presence is here, reviving this heart, strengthening this mind, empowering this life. Great and mighty God, let nothing hinder your will. Let every distraction, every fear, every spiritual barrier that might block this person from receiving your move be obliterated. Pour out your Holy Spirit upon them. Fill their heart with serenity, boldness, and audacity to step into the path you have chosen. May they feel a radiant power descending upon them now, igniting a fire within, an unquenchable certainty that you hold all power. Divine Father, I pray for future steps and for the mysteries still beyond our sight. Grant this person wisdom to know what path to choose, to stand without fear or doubt, pressing forward in your purpose. Now I declare nothing can obstruct your plans. No power of darkness can steal this gift, and no battle shall be insurmountable. The Lord is the essence of promises fulfilled. The Supreme One brings the unimaginable to life. That is why, Father, we praise you, confident that the answer is on its way, that transformation is near, and the miraculous is already taking shape. Esteemed and mighty Father, I remain in your presence, certain you have even greater blessings for this person. I know when a child cries out, heaven responds. Divine Presence, shower this life with your grace at this moment. Shatter all judgments, all chains, all burdens from the past. Let no fear, no insecurity, no doubt hold this individual back any longer. Free them. Let them be reborn in spirit, awakened in truth, and permanently changed. Let every abandoned dream and forgotten plan be revived. Let them dare once again, believing and moving forward in faith, for there is a divine plan awaiting them. Let all negative voices, all discouraging words, and every deceitful whisper be hushed by your might. May they ignore the lies and hold firmly to what you say about them. Grant them the endurance to continue even when weariness knocks. Let your strength be their anchor. Divine power, prepare every step before them. Let each decision be guided by your hand. Let them know when to be patient, when to act, when to speak, and when to remain silent, which battles to fight and when to seek peace. Above all, let them dwell in your presence, never straying from you. Father, they will see that the highest gift is to walk by your side, to live according to your will. I continue to pray, Divine Creator, because I know there is still something magnificent you wish to grant. You never stop moving, ensuring that every good work you begin is completed in perfect alignment with your will. Let your Holy Spirit now bring serenity where there is chaos, courage where there is fear, and unshaken faith where there is doubt. Let every argument in the mind that speaks of discouragement be silenced by your eternal truth. Father, let this person understand that their season of lack has ended, that it is time to move forward boldly. The divine has spoken victory. You have poured out your blessings and initiated a new phase. Let nothing stop them from claiming what you have set aside for them. Teach them patience, so that if the answers are delayed, they remain uplifted, understanding that even when our human sight fails, your plan is unfolding flawlessly. Divine Presence, manifest mightily in their life, so they not only receive blessings, but also feel your greatness. Let them walk in closeness with you, hear your voice, and follow your leading in every choice. Let all that is not of you be cast away, every fear, every burden, every trauma, so they are no longer trapped in endless cycles of pain. May today be a day of profound freedom. Reveal the heavens over this individual's life. Grant abundance, bring restoration, refresh the weary. May they see firsthand that you are the God of wonders. Father, I also ask for your protection. Shield this person from every evil scheme. Let no darkness prevail. For if you are with us, we are more than conquerors, and your might surpasses any adversity. From this day onward, their life will testify to your greatness. Everyone around them will notice the transformation and acknowledge it was your hand. Dearest one, I have much to share with you. Subscribe and let my words bring light, peace, and encouragement to your life. O Divine Creator, I stand in awe of you, knowing your supply is never exhausted, and that when we call upon you in faith, heaven itself moves and your glory is revealed. Now, let your loving presence embrace this heart. Where there is suffering, offer solace. Where there is darkness, let your light shine. Where there is a wounded spirit, may your healing power flow. Search the hidden places of their soul. Touch every buried wound and silent hurt that only you can heal. May this individual feel right now the warmth of your love surrounding and renewing every part of their being. Help them realize that they were never alone, not for a single moment. In every challenge they have faced, you stood beside them, working all things out for good. Father, lift away every burden of the past. Let them rise above the shadows of old mistakes, soaring beyond frustrations they once counted as failures. You see them not as defeated, but as someone destined to triumph, to grow, and to embrace the unknown. Grant them the strength to move forward without regret or guilt. Let no harsh word, no scornful glance, no past error keep them from the greatness you have already set in motion. Father, break every chain of fear. Let an unshakable courage rise. Divine power, open paths shut to others. Provide opportunities never before imagined, orchestrating the perfect set of circumstance. Let this person see the evidence of your hand, guiding and directing with perfect wisdom. May nothing diminish their certainty that you are the author of their journey, and that even when human logic falters, your wisdom lights the way. May this prayer go beyond mere words, becoming a force that forever changes this life. From now on, let this person stand on the unyielding truth that the best is already unfolding. I honor you, exalt you, and rejoice in you for the miracles you have accomplished and those you continue to manifest. In the name of Jesus, amen. My beloved child, I know that the weight you bear each day can feel overpowering. Sometimes the ordinary grind seeks to diminish your brilliance, but remember always, I stand by you. At no point have I abandoned you. Instead, I am preparing to move powerfully on your behalf. Listen closely, for I am revealing clear signs that my divine favor and grace are about to envelop you. I am ready to break the mundane cycles that bind you. Expect extraordinary opportunities and faithful connections that will lift you beyond the ordinary. Some of you will see definitive doors close on situations, relationships, and agreements that have stifled you for too long. All that drains your spirit or your resources will be completely cut away as I clear the path for fresh possibilities. These sudden changes might feel unsettling, like you're adrift between your former constraints and a bright future. But this difficult passage is necessary to prepare you for the greatness ahead. Follow my guidance. Some of you have already chosen to detach from toxic ties and limiting thoughts. You stand in an unusual space, free from old shackles, yet not fully embracing your true purpose. This is a sacred interval, for I am unveiling extraordinary possibilities in front of you. Significant transformations are unfolding behind the scenes, and your long-awaited breakthrough is on the horizon. Soon, you will grasp the reality of all I have promised. Both groups will swiftly witness unmistakable displays of my unfathomable goodness and mercy. How will you recognize my gifts when they arrive? What should you look for and prepare to do? I want to highlight the clear indicators you'll see as I bring these great blessings into your life. The first is the alignment and placement of divine order. I shall direct your path with complete accuracy, orchestrating encounters and opportunities precisely as you need them. They will flow with ease, free of strain. Notice those coincidental moments that hold greater meaning. Observe the specific people I guide into your life, new connections or familiar ones that reappear. They are threads I have woven into your journey for mutual blessing, bringing forth my grand designs. Watch for fresh abundance and the financial provisions you need. Resources will come from unexpected places at exactly the right time. Long-standing debts will be settled in surprising ways. Better job prospects, timely investments, and fruitful opportunities will appear. You will recognize my presence by the unmistakable manner in which resources surface right when you need them most. Through remarkable debt relief, unforeseen generosity, and impressive growth, you will know I am for you, not against you. Expect a new clarity of mind and spirit as well. I will grant you extraordinary wisdom and divine strategies for navigating fresh paths. Innovative ideas and answers will come to you, fueled by my essence. You will sense the precise direction that aligns with my will for you. I am lifting your spiritual awareness, bringing you closer to me and providing the clarity you seek. The spiritual realm will adjust, perfectly reflecting your faithful words and prayers. You will feel my spirit guiding and confirming your petitions. Obstacles that have endured for years will abruptly yield, and conflicts will come to a swift end. Justice will be done for you. Your connection with me will be transformed. You will experience new spiritual gifts, divine anointings, and supernatural abilities that emerge effortlessly. As you faithfully protect our bond, I will shower you with my sustaining presence. Everything you touch will flourish, bearing lasting fruit that nurtures those around you. Beloved, to open yourself to the new, you must release the old. Certain chapters must close so others can fully open. Trust my timing. The ways I choose to elevate you are ultimately for your good, to expand your authority and impact. Surrender what no longer serves you or has outlived its season. This pruning may seem harsh, but it is necessary to prepare you for a greater calling. Meanwhile, the world may seem chaotic and untamed, but rest assured, I am orchestrating monumental shifts behind the curtain, initiating tasks essential to my ultimate plan. I am commanding the earth, sweeping away all that stands in my path, exposing hidden problems, establishing my priorities, and reshaping foundations. I am laying the groundwork for an extraordinary creation. The current turmoil will eventually prove crucial to my design. The final result will be breathtaking. Avoid the error of judging circumstances hastily. My craftsmanship takes time to reveal its full beauty. Stand firm in my promises, even when you cannot see the entire picture. I am devoted to fulfilling every word I have spoken at the perfect moment. The unveiling of my masterpiece will surpass your wildest imagination. Dear soul, keep hope alive. Share this message with someone who needs a word of encouragement. Miraculous demonstrations of my generosity, beyond anything you can imagine, are approaching with haste. Divine treasures I set aside, once blocked by opposing forces, are about to shower every area of your life with incomparable abundance, perfectly aligned with your faithful heart. You will stand amazed by the overwhelming outpouring that surrounds you. The time for your reward and renewal, the outcome I promised, is near. Keep your eyes on me as you pass through these days of change. Ready your spirit, your gifts, and your sanctuary to host my lavish goodness, for expanding your capacity is crucial. You will rise to embrace a higher calling, new opportunities, and stewardship of resources beyond what you have managed before. Embrace the growth. Rejoice that I am preparing you. Enduring, lasting transformation is about to become evident in your life. Situations long stuck will shift entirely. Destructive mindsets and limiting beliefs will loosen their grip. Overwhelming fears and doubts will yield to steadfast faith. Your daily existence will begin to mirror the glory of the divine truths and promises surrounding you. You were meant to flourish this way from the dawn of time. Take hold of it with absolute trust and joy. Every chain from your past season of lack will be broken. Every trace of bondage, suffering, and shame will be replaced by the sweet aroma of freedom and victory. What was once barren land will grow lush and fruitful with remarkable speed. Challenges that once seemed to require a lifetime to conquer will collapse in moments. What once required enormous effort will now unfold gracefully through my unstoppable presence. Guidelines will change, positions will shift, and peace will return. Victory will become your everyday experience. My favor and goodness have reached you, dear one, ready to fill every void. Let gratitude and reverence pour from your heart. Exalt my name with earnest prayer, worship, and fasting. Cleanse your soul and prepare for the glory that awaits. Proclaim to all the wonders I am accomplishing so that everyone may celebrate alongside you. Each day, practice standing in the warmth of my presence, leaning on my strength. Lift my name high in praise. This is your time, the chance to step with me into uncharted territory. I am calling you out from the familiar and the safe, because the places and the people in your life have taken you as far as they can. If you dare follow my guiding voice, a whole new level of blessing is ready to unfold. I molded your being and influence from the start, weaving immense, eternal significance into your days as a part of my grand design. I have allowed both delight and difficulty to shape you, each experience working together to refine your spirit and open you to more of me. The losses and hollow spaces served a higher purpose, carving out depths in your heart that I intend to fill with my presence. Beloved, the time is here for you to embrace your rightful inheritance. I am opening a fresh chapter in your story, elevating you to a higher plane of existence. A great shift in seasons is at hand. Attune your senses to recognize the signs of my presence everywhere. Announcing this new day, I am drawing you into a prosperous destiny. I will gently but firmly free you from barren lands, misguided ties, and dried-up wells that no longer flow. Precious child of Christ, your journey of deeper faith begins now. Click join to grow with a community devoted to Jesus. Walk this blessed path and be strengthened with us in love, wisdom, and divine grace. Join today and be fortified in Him. Amen. As night blankets the hills, my light shines brilliantly, guiding and comforting you with unwavering strength through my rod and staff. Remember, I rejoice in your presence during this special time of vacation. As a loving father, my heart sings with joy for your happiness. Let us laugh together and let your heart soar, for every good gift flows from me. Offer your gratitude like sweet incense, knowing you are never alone on your journey. I provide you with fellow travelers, brothers and sisters, to share your burdens and celebrate your joys. Together, you will experience the fullness of my love. Seek me, talk to me, and lean on me as you walk the path I've set for you. I am always here, ready to reveal the depth of my love, the strength of my power, and the compassion of my care. You are mine, and my heart is with you, now and forever. If this message has touched your spirit, let it be the start of a journey filled with hope, purpose, and transformation. Return to this space often, where I will continue to speak life, encouragement, and direction into your heart. Each video, every shared moment, is a step toward the abundant life I've prepared for you. Subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss a message designed to guide you through trials, celebrate your victories, and help you embrace the promises I've made for you. Join a community of hearts seeking truth and walking in faith together, for this journey is meant to be shared. Remember, you are never alone and never forgotten. I am always with you, working in ways beyond your imagination. Until we meet again, stay steadfast, stay faithful, and hold on to this truth. You are deeply loved and destined for greatness. Amen.